Alright, greetings. I trust this finds you in a great mood, and welcome to TSM and Project G8. And today we're going to talk about skill number 5, that is the technical skill. My name is Osinde John, your grand mentor. So let's get started. Basically, the technical training is all about some of the few things, or rather some of number of things found in your DTC, and also part of the what do you call it? Part of the pay plan. You remember the pay plan, the one that you went through, the opportunity plan presentation where you are being taught about left and right. Some few things from the pay plan are explained here because they are too complex for someone to understand at the beginning there. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through a few terminologies, and then I'll take you through a few other content, and then later on we'll be able to discuss about deeper details. So I'll take you step by step. Okay, so DTC stands for Distributors Tracking Center. This is your back office where you are able to track all your details about your business development, and this is also where you are able to get all the information about your business, how your business has been growing and all that. Every account in your DTC has its own separate data. So every account is treated separately. Anything you've ever seen on that DTC, I don't know how much money made and things like that, it shows for every account. So if you have like 10 accounts, you'll have to check data for each account. That will be 10 times. Okay, so there is the only thing that is combined together is probably the PMA, that way it shows you if your account it qualifies to be able to earn stair-step UPP and the other ways of income for the next month. That is when you've done your PMA. The other thing that is there is the number of points that you have to become when it comes to your rank, okay, positional points. And then the other thing that you can see that is combined is total income of all accounts. That is the only thing you can find combined there. Otherwise, the rest of the things are usually separated. Okay, so you have to note that. You have to be careful about that. The next thing is you can see here that it says select a specific user ID or account in the DTC to find account data. Yes, that is what usually happens. So I believe you have seen at the top there, when you open the DTC, you see somewhere it is written you are browsing user ID this. So it means anything that is appearing there on that screen belongs to all activities that have happened under that one specific account. If you want to go to the second account, you simply open where the accounts are, that is you show your user IDs, and then you click on the account that you want to log into, or that the account that you want to check. So if you have like 3 accounts and you want to check, or maybe let's say if you have 7 accounts and you want to check information on any of those accounts, like let's say the 6th account, you open where the list of your accounts are, and then you click on the 6th account. It will log, and then it will bring you on top there. You will see you are browsing user ID. It will be a different one. Okay, so that is how you are able to select each and every account that you want to look into. Okay, terminology 2 is registration. This one is only for leaders, specific leaders in our team, and there is an importance to that. Okay, so once you get to that level where you're able to, where you are responsible enough, or rather where you have developed to become that kind of a leader, you will be explained. I will tell you more about this. Okay, so this is how to register new people and how to add accounts. This one is very risky. I have lost accounts of people doing this registration. You register an account, you put something, you do a mistake somewhere, the account disappears. Okay, and yet someone is asking you, where is the password? You told me you're registering by evening, and then you can't explain. So this one is something that not everybody is supposed to be doing, only for specific leaders. Okay. And then the next thing is sponsor. Sponsor is the person who connects you to your team, the guy that you joined under, and that person was able to make the direct referral bonus. That is the person you call your sponsor. Okay. And then uplines, these are people who are above you in your team, in a team that where you are brought by your sponsor. So let's say your sponsor, maybe let's say I'm your sponsor, and then under me I have a big team. Okay, so we have individuals under me like that, and then you get that these individuals, they joined earlier than you. Now where I'm going to put you down there as a spillover to somebody. I'm going to spill you over to under someone, okay? So get that now, these people who are between me and you on that line, on that genealogy, or rather on that network tree, those are the people we call your uplines, okay? So there is an upline to your upline to the upline of your upline, but we just call them uplines. That is now the terminology. And then the next terminology is recruiting. So this one, recruiting is getting people to join a network marketing business without supporting them to grow. You've just, they have just joined, they have paid the capital, you have done the registration, and then you leave them. The next terminology is sponsoring. Sponsoring is getting people to join the business or other network marketing business and supporting them to be able to grow in the business so that they can be able to duplicate. So you have to differentiate the two, recruiting and sponsoring. Recruiting, they are just joining. Now, the recruiting is what happens in a pyramid scheme mostly, okay? And then sponsoring is now what happens in a network marketing industry, okay? So that is how it is. And then we have another one, directly sponsored. These are people who joined you and made you earn the direct referral bonus. So these are the people, these people directly sponsored, they will be calling you sponsor. Okay, they'll be saying, in case you hear someone asking you who is your sponsor, the sponsor is the person who helped you join the business, whom you joined under. Okay, now that person who joins under you as your direct, we call them directly sponsored. Okay, so that is how it is. Next terminology is spillover. Spillover is someone who has been brought to your genealogy by your upline or sponsor. These are people we refer these people, they will refer to you as an upline. Okay, so you remember when we're in the pay plan, in the presentation, I mentioned that when you get to connect someone to join the business, they are going to you only have two open points through which you can connect person A and B, that is Anita and Bruno. Any other extra person has to come either under Anita or under Bruno, but you're the one who's going to get the DRB. Now, those people whom you put under someone else, those extra people you put under someone else to support that specific person to be able to grow. So you connect, or rather you spill over people under him. Those people now are the ones that we call spillovers. Okay, so let's say you've joined the business today, and then you get that I've positioned someone under you. You didn't bring this person. You didn't know that this person was going to join, and you just get that this person is under your network genealogy. That person, we refer to him as a spillover. That is how it happens. Next terminology is a crossline. A crossline is someone you share the same sponsor or mentor, but they are not above you or below you in the network structure, or rather in the genealogy. So let's say that you joined this month and another person joined this month, but that person was not placed under you or anywhere where your network genealogy is. He cannot show up under your network genealogy. It means that person was placed somewhere else in another leg, in another account, but he was brought by the same sponsor who brought you. That person, we call him a we call him a crossline. Okay, and then genealogy, that is the next term. Genealogy is just basically the network arrangement of your team. Okay, when you go into the DTC, there is a place where it shows. You're going to see inside there, you can be able to see which people are under your network, which people who are found under your network. Those people, they will include the spillovers you received from your upline, any other person, any other account that any other person ever added into your team, and then all the people who are brought by the people you brought into the business. So basically every person who is under you. And that means any person you see under your genealogy has the chance and ability to make you earn money. Okay, and that is why I usually recommend that you need to keep on supporting and mentoring your team to be able to succeed. That is how the business grows. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard. This is how it looks like. Not really the dashboard, but the login page. This is where you log in. I believe you can see the bigger one. That is the one that is visible under the laptop, and then the other one on the right side, towards the right side, that is how it appears on the phone. Okay, so we have that place where you usually put your username and your password. Your username, it was given to you by your upline. The username is usually created when someone is going to be registered. So the username is very unique. There is no one else who has your username. It is only you, and then the password is there. Of course, the password can change, and probably the only people who know your password is you, your sponsor, and maybe the company. Those are the only people who have access to your password. So do not have to be worried about that one. Some people usually, when they come to the business, they're usually scared that, you know what, maybe someone is going to know my password and is going to withdraw money from that. Nothing like that will happen. Even if they withdraw your money, there is no one who will touch it. No one can take your money from your DTC without proper documentation, because the company does not allow that, okay? Of course, we have other ways of withdrawing money from the company, which I'm going to talk about later on, but there is a systematic way of following through that, okay? So now this is where you come, you put in your username, and then you put in your password, okay? In case you forget your password, there is usually a procedure that is followed, and we talk to the company, they reset your password, and then from there you can change it again. And in case maybe you feel like people have known your username and maybe someone has ever logged into your DTC without your knowledge, or maybe something like that, or you just want to change your username, you can talk to the company, and the company will be able to change your username to a different one so that you can now use a different username. So it usually happens. There is usually a procedure for that, okay? So now this is the landing page through which you are able to log in. You will be given, when you join the business after registration, you'll be given a link. There are basically different links depending with which server or which website you're going to join through. So you'll be given that link, and then you'll be able to log into the DTC. And then you have to remember that the DTC itself, it is hosted based on the Philippines time, okay? So sometimes when you go to the DTC, you see the Philippine times is usually ahead of some countries in Africa. So when you go into the DTC, you will find out that it is ahead of time. You have to know that the DTC is working based on the Philippines time, okay? That is why the night cycle for Kenya starts before 7, at exactly 7 p.m. sharp. And then it ends at 6:59 a.m. in the morning. That is now the night cycle. And then the morning cycle starts at 7 a.m. sharp, and then it ends at 6:59 p.m. in the evening, which means if you are supposed to do something before the day ends, you have to check on doing that thing before 6:59. Earlier than that, so that now you do it. We will say that if you do that thing before today, like today is maybe, let's say, Sunday or maybe Monday, if you do whatever you're supposed to do, any transaction within today at Monday 7:59, or rather before 7:59 p.m., we will say that you have already done that thing today. After 7:59 p.m., it means that you've gone to the next day, because the Kenyan time is not the same as the Philippine time. The server inside the DTC runs based on the Philippines time. So you will, in case you do not understand this explanation, you just log into your DTC and you check on the time that is under your dashboard. When you check on the dashboard menu, you will see there is that time that is written there. You will notice something, okay? So that is how it is. Let's move on. And now this is the dashboard after you've logged in, okay? So this is how it appears on the phone, on the laptop. The bigger space is how it appears on the laptop. And then on the right side, we have a small rectangle there, okay? That is how it appears on the phone. So under the DTC, this is where you'll be able to see your profile photo. If you're using a laptop, you can see there your rank, Silver Executive. If you've done, if your team has been able to do PMA, to help you achieve a prime rank, you'll see there Prime Silver Executive, and then John Omonyo, that is my name, it is there. And then you can see there the logo ED 2.0. For me, when I was joining with, I started with an ED 2.0 account, okay? So that is how it appears. And then you can see server time there. Now that is what I was talking about, the server time. It is 14th December 2022 at 18:35 p.m. Okay, so if you check this and you check at your watch, you get that there is a difference between this server time that is shown here and the time in your country. Okay, and then we have the setting logo there like that. Now, depending with which link you use to log into your DTC will appear different. If you're using the Empowered Consumerism link, the EC5, your DTC will appear different. If you're using the dtc.mglobal.inc.com link to log into the DTC, your DTC will appear like this, okay? So that is how it is. Now, when you check on this side here, this is when you're using the phone. You can see here you are browsing user ID KN938460. That is my first user ID, the one I started with. Now, at this point where I'm tapping, you'll be able to see we have some 3 lines. That is now where you access the network menu in your phone. It is at the top right when you're checking through your phone. That is where you'll be able to access the network menu in your phone. Okay, so you go like that. You go to that point, and then when you're using your laptop, of course you get that your network menu usually appears here. Okay, here. This is where on the far left section, that is where you'll be able to see your network menu. That is now where we have things like settings, dashboard, UPP, and things like that. Okay, so now that is now the whatever the DTC, how it looks like, the front page of your dashboard. And then if you want to change your account, you come here. You can see here where it is written, you are browsing user ID KN938460. So for someone like me who has so many accounts, if you want to check the data for a specific account, you just tap here in your DTC, and then you'll be able to see all your accounts. I think I'll be able to log in through that. I'll log in. I can just log in, and then I show you how that is. Okay, so we'll be able to learn that a little bit later on. Now let's proceed. Now these are some of my accounts. Okay, so you get that every account within your DTC has its own records and database. You'll be able to monitor all activities of each and every account separately. Okay, so this is my first account. You can see there it has a balance of 900 Kenyan shillings, so which means I had already withdrawn everything. What I usually do is once I've made money, I go into the DTC, I withdraw everything, and then we start counting from the next week or maybe from the next day, like that. So you can see this is my first account, KN938460, and then you can see that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 accounts. The last account on the first page is KN357534, which is the one that is starting here. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like that. Okay, so the last account here is KN082553, which starts here 2553, and then you go like that up to the last one. So this is what was able to be visible. If you count all these accounts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about showing more than 28 accounts. Okay, so that is how I've arranged them. Remember, for me, I joined long time ago. Okay, when I was starting the business before they brought the regulations and things like that. So that is what happened to me. So you get that every account within your DTC has its own records, and you'll be able to view separately. So the moment you see that whatever line that is passing on that account, like for example on this side here that you see here, it means that whatever data I was seeing in my DTC on that day was reflecting data under this specific account. If you tap on this account KN84 845613, you will open all the information for this specific account. I'll show you that one later on in the DTC when I log in. So that is how it is. The next terminology is now what you call genealogy. Now this is the genealogy. You get it down here. This is where you're going to get the genealogy. After the dashboard, you're going to get it down there. So the genealogy basically stands for this is the arrangement of all business partners in your DTC. You can be able to search for a specific partner using their user ID and view their team as long as they are in your genealogy. Okay, so this is now where you go to the laptop, you check, you search there, you enter user ID. So the user ID is the KN. For me, my user ID is KN938460. So if maybe you have someone who has joined under your team, you copy this their KN, you copy it on your phone, and then you come into the DTC, you log in, you go to genealogy, there you open it down there, and then you come to this place here, you enter the user ID of that person. Okay, so I think I need to show you these things practically so that you see in the DTC how they occur. Okay, now when you're using your phone to check through your genealogy, you get that sometimes depending with which link you use to log into your DTC, you'll not be able to see the whole genealogy. So what you do, you turn your phone into auto rotate mode. So you come here, okay, and then you turn on this where you can be able to change auto rotation. You turn it on like that, and then that way it means your browser will be able to change. And once your browser has been able to change, you'll be able to see now the whole of your DTC. It will turn like this, like as if you're watching through the laptop, and that is how now you'll be able to browse through and be able to see the people who are in your genealogy. And then down here, you'll be able to see the name and the number of people you have on the left and on the right side. Okay, let's continue. On the left and the right side, you'll be able to see how many people do you have in your DTC. Okay, so let me now go into let me see if I can get my browser, and then I show you these things practically so that you're able to see them. Let me also I need to turn on my Wi-Fi, and then auto rotate. So let me show you these things so that you're able to see. Okay, all right, log in. No internet connection. Let me just set up myself. So now I've managed to set it up. This is now where you log in. Okay, this is now where you log in. You're able to log in through everything. This is where you access now your whatever. So that is now the username. You have it there, and then the password is very different. You have it there. Now this is the dashboard. This is how it looks like. Okay, this is how you're able to see it. This is how it will look like. Okay, and then we can now log in. I will also make a video using the phone so that you can be able to view it. This is how it looks like. So this way you're able to see the rest of the things. Okay, so that is how basically it is. Let me use the desktop mode so that you see how it looks like. That is the desktop mode. So these are things you can just access using a smartphone. You do not need to worry about you don't have a laptop and things like that. That is now the beauty of our business. So these are now the dashboard itself looks like. You're able to see all these things there. And then you can see the dashboard, transaction history, encashment, genealogy, and so forth. So if you click on the dashboard here, for example, you are able to see everything. You can see there, it will tell you information, how much you've made on that day. Today is at 8 p.m. It will tell you all that information, people who have done PMA and things like that. It will also show you here. And this way you'll be able to see the summary of each account, okay? So this is now the summary of each account and things like that. You'll be able to see that. And then here you can see, you'll be able to access more information on this side here. Okay, the settings, if you want to change profile picture, you'll get them there. If you want to add accounts and things like that. So that is how you access it, okay? Now let's proceed with the presentation. We'll be able to talk about that one later on, so that you can be able to see different views, okay? So now that is now the terminology, genealogy. So you get it there, you'll be able to see the arrangement of people in your DTC, okay? Next is now what you call stair-step genealogy. Now, stair-step genealogy comprises of the network structure of people who you directly sponsored. It also comprises the people your directly sponsored people and the directs of your direct to infinity. Okay, so having many directs and helping them have their directs and passing the strategy down your team unlocks a lot of income and incentives for your business. This means this is you here. Let me just expand it. This is you here, and then you connected your first person. Okay, you connected your first person. That person also connected their first. Then those guys, the people that bring the people into your team, we call that the stair-step genealogy, okay? So basically, any person who was brought into your network as a spillover is not your stair-step genealogy. That is one thing you have to take note of, okay? So this is how your team is according to the stair-step genealogy, and this is naturally how your team is arranged based on the genealogy itself, okay? So stair-step genealogy, all the people who joined you, you put them under one level, okay? Every person who connected or rather joined through your network and you're able to make the 1,800 or the direct referral bonus, whether it is 6,000 Kenyan shillings or 20,000 or 60,000, depending with which package they joined with, that person is usually arranged like this when you are talking about the stair-step genealogy, okay? They are put all of them in one level. That is how it is. So another thing you have to note is that having many directs unlocks more income for yourself, okay? So the more directs you have, that is the signifying factor in the business that you're doing good work, okay? Because a person who is doing good work basically means he has a bigger team. He has more directs. That is how you are able to unlock more income in the business itself, okay? Next terminology is the stair step. Now the stair step, this is the income you generate from the efforts and activities of the directs and the directs of your directs. So this one is the income you generate from the activities of your stair-step genealogy. So this is where you find it, okay? And on the phone, you'll be able to go to that right section. You'll be able to see it. I'll show you in my DTC. You'll be able to see it, okay? So now you can say the stair-step, it shows you a lot of things there. You can see there your personal accumulated positional volume and then your group accumulated positional volume. This means how many people in your team, how many points have you received from people in your team who have bought this and this and that, okay? Your total stair-step earnings, it shows there. And then your total stair-step earnings for this month, it shows you how much money have you made from stair-step on this month. Stair-step usually forms part of the income you make on a monthly basis. And then it will tell you which person did whatever, which person did what, okay? So you can see here, this is stair-step history through, remember you can earn stair-step when people join your team through the package, and you can earn stair-step when any person reorders anything in your team, okay? So you can see here, this is somebody called Sheila Kavagali, then this is me, then this is me again, then this is Thaddeus Ongiri, Christopher Kaume, Musonda Salifianji. It tells you, and whenever any person joins the business, it tells you the rank of that person, and then it also tells you how much stair-step did that person give you. You can see there what positional volume, that is the number of points that that person added, and then it tells you the group reorder volume and things like that. So you have all those things there, okay? So you can be able to see all this data. You can check for each and every month since you started the business, and then it calculates the amount of money. You can see there the amount of money that you've been able to earn as a result of that stair-step volume. So that is how it usually is, okay? So you get that this one, it shows you a lot of things there, okay? And then you can see there your total stair-step earnings and things like that. All those is usually shown inside there. Now this one is usually stair-step when somebody joins through by buying a package, okay? Remember, you only start earning through these when you have a rank. You can see here, if you're a distributor, you're not going to earn through stair-step and Unipay plan. You're not going to earn through that. But if you're a silver executive, you get to earn 10%. Gold executive 20%, global ambassador 30%, ruby global ambassador 35%, diamond global ambassador 40%. And then next infinity rank is usually Hall of Fame. And where does that income come from? You're going to earn these. We have the packages, okay? So if you have the Digiverse, Neoverse, Technoverse, it's usually this one here, Digiverse, Neoverse, Technoverse, and all that. It has different value for stair-step income. That is it. So you get that these ranks here, they have a different percentage of this amount of money. So if you're a distributor, you earn 0% of this. If you're a silver executive, you're going to earn 10% of this figure. If you're a gold executive, you're going to earn 20% of these figures. Global ambassador, 30%, like that, like that. You can see here it is saying, following stair-step genealogy, you'll earn a direct, or you will earn if a direct or a direct of your direct joins your team or reorders any product to infinity. But this one is stair-step through what we call global package and reorder. So now, about global package, these are the figures, okay? So now let's see. This is what you need to do for you to be able to increase your rank. You need to move 10 points. It means people in your team need to have been reordering products, and those products, they added the positional points, and those positional points added up to 10 points. That is when you become a silver executive. And then a person who has moved 100 points simply means he has moved about something like 5,000 boxes of C24/7, like that. And then when your rank increases, like now here for me, I'm a silver executive as of the moment, I'm remaining with about 20 points to become a gold executive. It means I've been able to accumulate how many? 10 points, okay? So if I've been able to accumulate 10 points and somebody joins my team, it means if that person joined with one ED 2.0 account, I'm going to earn 10%. I'm going to earn 10% here of these 1,000 Kenyan shillings, okay? I'm going to earn 10% of the 1,000 Kenyan shillings. If the person joins with a Technoverse, whether he joined under me or under my team, as in the stair-step, I'm going to be able to earn 10% of the 3,000 Kenyan shillings. That is how you unlock more income. So that is why I keep on saying that connecting more directs increases your income in the system, because it opens more avenues for you to earn things like this, okay? So that is how it is. Now, group reorder points, okay? Down here it says group reorder point accumulation, no time frame, no reversion, no demotion, no pass-up, no income based on rank differential, and from strong and weak leg activities following stair-step genealogy. What simply this means, group reorder point accumulation is if anybody in your team is able to accumulate points or positional points that helps them increase a rank, you'll also get the same positional points, okay? That is why it is very important for you to be able to help people in your team succeed, okay? No time frame means you can join today and you work very hard and you can be able to achieve any rank you want. No reversion means if you have increased a rank, maybe let's say you have become a silver executive, there is no day you will be demoted. You will remain either as a silver executive or you will keep on raising the rank, okay? No demotion also means you cannot be removed from a gold executive to anything down. You retain your rank. No pass up simply means nobody who is going to join you can ever pass you in rank, okay? Why? Because in this type of income, you're going to be awarded based on your efforts, okay? Of course, we have other types of income. We have other types of income where you're going to be, someone who is under you is going to be awarded based on his effort, because that person has been able to work more harder than you. But on this one, the stair-step, you're the one who will always be awarded greater than the person who joined under you. Why? Because it is because of you that the people who are under you that are succeeding, okay? And remember, if you do not help your team well, you're not going to be able to unlock all these incomes. So it comes down to working together as a team, okay? Because if by the time if you are able to unlock this type of income, it also means that people in your team, there is something new that they have learned that it has helped them be able to learn on how to unlock their income. And you cannot be able to unlock this income if you're not a good upline to mentor your team the right way. So there is a good side to it and there is a bad side to it. And the good side is if you help your team understand these terminologies very well, all of you are going to unlock more and more income. So that is how it is, okay? The next terminology there is that income based on rank differential. Okay, this is now what I mean. If you're a sales executive, there is no way you should be paid more for doing nothing, okay? But if you're a gold executive, it means you have done more. You've done more than a sales executive, so you get to earn more as a gold executive because you've done more. You started the business earlier, you've been doing more as compared to a sales executive. That is what it means by income based on rank differential. Next thing is earn from strong and weak legs activities following step genealogy, okay? So now, there is something we call a strong leg and there is something we call a weak leg. A strong leg is where we have a very big population of your team. It is there. Okay, those people, you taught them very well when you started building the business and they built the business aggressively and your team went down, deep. It has a very big team there. You can get that. That is where you have maybe, let's say, half of the population of your team. That is what you call the strong leg. A weak leg is where you do not have a big team. That is the other side of your account that does not have a big team. Okay, and that one is usually separate. For each and every account has its own strong team, strong leg and weak leg. Okay, now that is not the right name to call it, but the right name to call a strong leg is the leg that usually keeps on bringing people every single day. That is the leg that usually brings a lot of people, okay? That is now the one that we call a strong leg. It is growing uncontrollably. You cannot control it. It is just growing and growing, going deep and deeper. That is now the right way to call it a strong leg, okay? So now that is what we call it here. But now you get that. If you're earning from stair step, you're going to earn both from from people moving in packages and from people doing reorders. And this income will come from where you have a very big team and also from where you have a very small team. It does not care, okay? There are some types of income where you can only earn if you are doing activities from one side, whether the side that has a big team or whether the side that has a weak leg. So, or rather a weak team. So that is now what happens. You have to be careful about that. The more you do these things, you keep on understanding. So now, let's do a discussion here of how much stair step are you going to earn if you are going to move a global package or when people are going to join your team, okay? So here you have the stair step genealogy. All the people who joined you in level 1, they are put under a straight line. That is how it is. So we call them that these are people in level 1. Then the people under them, they are directs. We call them those are directs in level 2. They are directs of the directs. We call them those are directs level 3, like that. And then let's say you have been able to build a business. You have gained a rank of a global ambassador rank. As a global ambassador, we said you're going to be earning how much? 30%. This is now the position for a global ambassador here, 30%, okay? So you're going to earn 30% of the stair step or UPP value. And this is the stair step or UPP value for each and every package that moves in your team, okay? So let's continue. So now this is the step genealogy. So example, you're a global ambassador, you're subjected to 30% earnings from the stair step or UPP points. And the stair step or UPP points is usually money, okay? So new direct moves in with a new global package. How much are you going to earn? You're going to earn, and this, let's assume you did your PMA last month, okay? And then this month, this person has joined. You're going to earn from one global package, you're going to earn 30%. One global package is usually 1,000 bob. Let's say this person has joined with one ED 2.0 package. Is usually 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So you're going to earn 30% of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Like that. Now, in that same month, this person here has been able to grow this team. You're going to earn that amount. So if you're a global ambassador and you encode one person as a direct, you earn 30% times one person times 1,000 Kenyan shillings of the stair step value, which is 300 Kenyan shillings extra. Now, if you're a global ambassador and your directs encode 300 people in that month as their directs and directs of their directs, you will earn 30% times 300 people who joined you, each with one ED 2.0 package that has a stair step value of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So that is going to be 90,000 Kenyan shillings extra. So if maybe these people, they joined with a bigger package, let's say they joined with 3 accounts, it is going to be 30% times 300 people who joined with 3 accounts, so that is times 3 times 1,000. So that will be 90,000 times 3, which will be 270,000 Kenyan shillings. If these people joined with a Megaverse has 15,000 as stair-step value. It will be 30% times 300 people times 15,000 Kenyan shillings. Okay? That is now going to be the value times, that is now the amount of money you will get. So that is how it is calculated, okay? And then let's look at step through reorders. You can get that the same thing will happen if people buy any product in your team for PMAs and things like that, or for personal consumption. So this is the C247. It has a distributor value of 2,850. This is the money you use to buy it as a distributor. SRP is the standard retail price, which is the money you will use to sell this product to the market, which means you can increase the SRP. You can even sell this product at 5,000 Kenyan shillings if you want to, or even 10,000 if you're smart enough. And if that person, maybe let's say, is a politician. Of course, you cannot sell it at 3,000 to a politician. You can even sell it higher or expensive. You cannot sell it to people in maybe that is, some people will decide to say that, like, if I get a rich person, I cannot sell it at 3,800. I will not do that. Okay, so it's up to you to decide. So here you get that the company gives you that permission to be able to earn more profits from that. Okay, and then repeat binary points. It means these are the points that go to left and right to help you make the left and right matches. That is the match sales bonus. Okay, so you get that a global package has a repeat binary points of 1,400 binary points, depending with which country you have and your package in your country. Okay. And then within it, each and every product has its own binary points. Now, if you want to make the left and right, it means if you are able to sell 140 boxes of C247 on the left and 140 boxes of C247 on the right, you'll be able to make 1,400 binary points, which will give you one match, and that will be equivalent to 4,800. And you get that now, selling 280 boxes of C247 in 1 month for you to make one pair is going to take you a lot of time and a lot of energy. So you get that this business was built in a way to encourage teamwork. There are no shortcuts in Alliance in Motion Global. The only way for you to make money here is when you build on teamwork, and that reduces your stress. Okay, so this business was built with the purpose of encouraging and ensuring that you are able to succeed within the shortest time possible without struggling a lot. So that is how the system is built to favor you. Commissional points, this is the commission you're going to earn from moving this specific product. So C247 has 550 Kenyan shillings as positional, as commissional points. Okay, and then the positional points is now what you are going to use to increase your rank. Okay, this is now the steps that you get to, the points that help you increase your rank from a distributor to a silver executive to a gold executive, like that, to a global ambassador. So you get that for you to be able to move from distributor to silver executive, you need to move 500 boxes of C24, 50 boxes of this C247. 50 boxes times 0.2, you get that those are 10 points. That is how you move. Okay. Now, example, if you have a distributor under your team, and his team bought 100 boxes of C247 based on your rank, your computation will be as follows. Okay. So if you're a silver executive and 100 people in your team buys one box of C247, you're going to earn 100 people times 10%, because these people, they are you have 10%. You're going to earn 10% because you're a silver executive. Silver executive exposes you to 10% income of the stair-step value as a silver executive. So 10% value. So you have 100 people, your rank is 10, a silver executive, you earn 10%, and then times 550. 550 is the commissional value for this one box of C247. How much is that? You're going to get, that is 550 Kenyan shillings, 5,500 Kenyan shillings. Now, as a gold executive, you're going to earn 20% extra. So silver executive earns 10%. Gold executive, you earn 20%. So that is going to be an extra 11,000. So you see here, rank helps you unlock more income. As a global ambassador, okay, global ambassador, you're going to earn 30% of the stair-step value of the commissional points for one box of C247. So it is going to be 100 people who bought one box of C247 times 30% times 550 per each box of commissional value, and that is going to be 16,500. That is how you unlock more income. And these people, you see, they are the directs of the directs of the directs of your directs, people who bring each people. Okay, so you bring your first person brings somebody, that person that your first person brought brings another guy as a direct. That is what you call the stair-step genealogy. Okay, next, Unilevel. Unilevel is the income generated through reorders made by your directs and indirects of your team from level 1 to level 10. This is where you're going to get the unilevel, okay? And it will tell you each and every people who earned, or rather the income that came from those people with anything that they were able to buy, like that, okay? So you can see here, this is you here, and we have now, Unilevel goes to 10 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level, like that. Up to 10 levels, you get to have a total population of 2,046 people. So if those people who are here are your directs, you get to earn 10% income from Unilevel based on the stair-step, on the commissional points. If the people who are under your team now are, they are not people that you brought. You see, the people you brought, we call them stair-step genealogy. Then the others that you did not bring, we can just call them genealogy, general genealogy, okay? So if maybe this person who is under you is a spillover, you're going to earn 5% if they reorder anything, okay? So if you have two directs, that is now you, and this is the first direct, and this is the second direct. For a direct, you're going to earn 10%. For non-direct, you're going to earn 5%. So if you have two directs, this is what you're going to earn. 10% from the two directs times 550. This is supposed to be 550. And then plus 5% of the rest of the team who are non-directs is 2,046 minus the two directs. Okay. 2,046 minus the two directs, you get that it is 2,044. So 5% of those who are non-directs times 550. And then you get that this is the combination, okay? So the here goes a little bit low. Let me correct this one. You will just do the right calculation there. The right calculation is supposed to be 10% of 2 people times 550 plus 5% of 2,044 people times 550. You'll get something like 35,000. And then this one will increase your income a little bit by around maybe something like 60, 70,000, okay? So that is how it is, okay? Now let's proceed. The next terminology is now what we call where you are going to change the setting section, okay? So the setting section, you get that down here. This is where you're able, this is when you're viewing from the laptop, and this is when you're viewing from your smartphone. So on your smartphone, you'll be able to see them there. Just under on the top right, you click there are those 3 lines. This is the 3 lines here. I'll show you in the DTC. Once you click on them, it will open these things. That is where you'll be able to do your settings, okay? So you can change your password there. You can edit your profile. You can change or upload your profile picture to your DTC, and you can add more accounts, and then you can log out from your DTC. Adding accounts is for leaders. Let the leaders do that for you, okay? Always consult your sponsor or upline in case there is any problem with any of these things, 3 things. In case you do not understand, just talk to your upline or your sponsor, and they'll be able to help you. In our team, we have set it in a way that those who know more knowledge can also be consulted. Sometimes I'm usually too busy to even answer some of your questions and send you something. So if you find out that I'm not able to respond to you quickly, you contact someone who is a leader. When you go to our groups, there are people who have said this group is under the responsibility of so and so. So you just go to that group, you ask, who is this person? And they'll talk to you. And they'll tell you that this person is this guy, and then you talk to that person. He is now someone who knows a little bit more of things than you, because there is a structure through which I mentor my team to be able to help me be able to spread the workload, so that even if I'm busy, some other people are able to learn, okay? So that is what happens. Now when you open this setting here, when you click here, something like there is an arrow there, it opens this downwards. It drops the window. When you click, it closes the window so that you can be able to see other things that are below here, okay? So that is what happens. And then now changing your profile picture in your DTC. Once you have just opened this side, okay? Once you have opened this side here, there is above this name, there is usually a profile picture like what you can see here. You just go to where we have the profile picture, and then you tap on that photo, okay? You just tap on the photo. Once you tap on the photo, it will bring you this window here. This blue one, I don't know which color this is, and then you will see choose profile picture, and then you will now be able to choose the profile picture, and that is how now you'll be able to change the profile picture, okay? When you're changing the profile picture, this is what you usually do, okay? So let me guide you. So you take a screenshot like that of the photo, and then you crop the photo. You crop the photo to be into a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? You crop the photo into a 1-1 ratio. So this is what I mean. Basically, you just crop your photo like this. This is now 1-to-1 ratio. It becomes a square, okay? Like that. So you can see here, like this one, the way it is. And then you save that photo, okay? After saving that photo, now that is the photo you're going to use to be able to upload to your DTC. This is for now those people who usually like doing things for themselves, okay? So this is for people who like doing things for themselves. You have to crop the photo so that it is in a 1-to-1 ratio. So for better results, upload small sized photos. You can take a screenshot of the photo that you want to upload and crop it into a ratio of 1-to-1, then upload it. So you just log into your DTC, tap on the profile picture, select choose profile picture, and then go into your phone gallery and select the photo you have cropped. And then wait for the photo to upload, and then the system will refresh itself, and then you can also refresh, and then you will see your photo has changed. So this one happens both when you're using the smartphone or you're using the laptop. That is how it is. Next terminology is UPP. UPP stands for UniPay plan, and the UniPay plan, you will get it down here from the laptop, or you will click here on the phone. I'll show you when you log into the DTC, you'll be able to see it there. So the UPP plan, this is income generated from the orders of your directs and indirects team up to the 20th level with something we call dynamic compression. I'll tell you what that is. So you can see here, these are the other terminologies. You're able to see them there, okay? So it talks about that. So here you'll be able to see, basically this one tracks all the income from every account. So on top here, up here, you'll be able to see your browsing user ID, whatever. This is what I'm talking about. It is here. I believe you can be able to see it there. Your browsing user ID, that is where it is. Your browsing user ID KN938460. So here, whatever that data you're seeing here is for that one account. So if you have 10 accounts, you'll have to check separately if you want to check. Okay, so that is how it is. And then now this is the UniPay plan elaboration. So from your first team, second level, third level, fourth level, up to down there up to the 20th level, you get that you have a team of 22 million people. Now, we have something we call dynamic compression, and then there is another terminology I'll tell you. Okay, it is here, dynamic compression and without breakage. So dynamic compression, this is what the system means. If this person has 7 accounts, it does not count like level 1 has 1 person, then level 2. It doesn't put those accounts like that. No, it takes all the accounts, and then it says this account belong to 1 person. So this level, it is only 1 person that we recognize. So you get that this is 1 person. The system counts that this is only 1 person in this level, but this person has like 15 accounts. So it does not count that this is 1 person with 15 accounts, like 15 levels like that. No, it just says that all those 15 accounts belong to 1 person. So this is 1 guy, the second one, the third one, like that. So you get that these people, they are counted as an individual. It does not matter how many accounts you have in your DTC, so you'll only be counted as 1. And this is now what we mean by dynamic compression. So it compresses all those people to make them, if your DTC is very big, you are just counted as 1 guy. So you get that from level 1 to level 20, you will have 2 million people, okay? And then now this is now the C247. It has a commissional value of 550. That is what you're going to use, okay? So you get that there are percentages. So level 1 comprises of people from level 1 to level 3, you're going to earn 5%. People from level 4 to level 8, 4%. People from level 9 to level 10, 3%. That happens for someone who is a distributor. Now, if you have a prime rank, you're a silver executive prime, gold executive prime, global ambassador prime, like that, it will count from level 1 to level 20. And then those levels have been grouped from level 1 to 3, 5%, level 4 to 8, 4%, level 9 to 15, 3%, level 16 to 17, 4%, level 18 to 20, 5%. And these levels, they have different number of people. For example, level 1 to 3 has 14 people. How 14? You can see here. So let's see level 1 to 3, how many people we are going to get here, okay? So I want to show you so that you understand these things. You don't say that you are never taught, okay? So that when you start making money, you know where the money is coming from. So this is level 1. Maybe you might get this guy has 10 accounts, this guy has 7 accounts. So level 1 has 1, 2 people. Level 2 has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So level 1 to 3 has 14 people. That is how these people are counted, okay? So get that is level 1 to 3 has 14 people. Level 4, where is that level 4? Level 4 to 8 has 496 people. Level 9 to 10 has 1,536 people, like that. Level 9 to 15 has 65,000 people. Level 16 to 17 has 196,000 people. Level 18 to 20 has 1,835 people, like that. If you add all these people here, they become a population of 2,097,150 people. So now, this is how you get to earn from UniPay plan through reorders. So all the people in level 1 to 3 will give you 5% of the number of boxes they reordered, and that box, how many commissionable points does it have? It has 550. So these are the calculation. You're going to get 5% because it is in level 1 to 3, that is the awarded percentage income. 5% of how many people do you have? 14 people from level 1 to level 3. And how many boxes did they reorder each one box? And what is the commissional points for each box they reordered? 550. That is 385. Meaning, if these people here, they buy 2 boxes of C24/7, you're going to earn 5% times 14 people times 550 times 2, which means this income is going to double. So if people in your team are doing what we call double PMA, you're going to earn double the income. If people in your team are doing triple PMA, you're going to earn triple the income. So which means here you're going to earn 3 times like that. Now you have to do the computation from level 1 to 18 like that up to the end. And you get that if you are a distributor, this is the maximum you can only earn if people in your team did reorders. This is single PMA. If they do double PMA, this income increases by 20%. If they did triple PMA, this income increases by 30%. Now, if you have a prime rank, you're going to earn from level 1 to level 20. If you do not have a prime rank, you're going to earn from level 1 to level 10, like that. So prime rank is going, if they do the same thing, you're going to earn up to 55 million just by doing this. Imagine every person from level 1 to level 20, they reorder only 1 box of C24/7, you've made 55 million. If they do double PMA, this income will increase by 20%. If they do triple PMA, this income will increase by 30%. So that is how it is, okay? Let's proceed. Dynamic compression. So you get that dynamic compression, this is how it works, okay? So if people in level 1 maybe didn't do business, didn't reorder any product, the system, maybe let's say people in level 1 did, people in level 2 reordered, level 3 like that, and then when it got to level 10, 11, and 12, people didn't reorder anything. The system, what the system does is that it cancels those people, it removes them, it forgets them, okay? And then it goes to the lower levels. From level 14, where now people did PMA. Now it replaces these people who didn't do anything with the levels from below where people did something. And then it brings all the levels up. You can see here it has gone from level up to level 23. If you count from level 1 up to level 20, you're supposed to have, it's supposed to end by here. But you get that it has added up to level 23. Why? Is because people here didn't do anything. So the system removes those who did nothing, it puts them aside, and then it goes deep, it brings those who did something, and then it brings them up. What this means is that you're going to unlock more income, because you see here, people in level 10, they were supposed to be 1,024 people. But because they did nothing, the system forgot them. And you get that now those who are replaced under level 10 are 16,000 people. So you're going to get that instead of you going to earn from 1,000 and 24 people who are less, the system has brought those ones from below and they have replaced them where those who did nothing were, okay? So I get that here at this point you've been able to earn something like 16,380 from, you're going to earn from 16,384 people. This means that more people are going to give you more income. And that is one beautiful thing with our company. And this is why I keep on saying, build a big team. Bring more people, bring more directs. That is how you're going to earn more income. Build a very big team and you're going to unlock more and more income. Many people do not know this thing, okay? So now you know. The next terminology is ISTO. ISTO is where you're going to get anything that you've ever bought from the company. Okay, so anything you've ever bought from the company, it will be under the ISTO. And then once you have redeemed it, you have to go inside there and redeem. If you do not redeem, it expires within 3 months. It has an expiry date. So after you have redeemed, now it comes to reorders. You'll be able to see it there, okay? And then you can see here, this is anything you've ever bought from the company. It shows there, and it shows you the money that you made from buying these things from the company. We call that rebates. We're going to talk about that one later on. So ISTO will show you all available purchases of products that are waiting to be redeemed to help you achieve your PMA. Reorder is a listing of all the supplements you have ever bought and the commission value of reordered products after redeeming. So sometimes you get that you also earn from what you have ever bought from our company. If you buy something, there is something you earn. And this one will show you those reorders were done under which account. We like doing the reorder under the main account. We call this your user ID. So you do it with your first account, with the user ID of your first account, like that, okay? And then we have the next terminology, my rebates, okay? So this is where you'll get the rebate history. Rebate history is a list of all the supplements you have ever bought and the exact money you made for buying and redeeming those supplements. So you get that you also get paid for buying any supplement from our company. That is how it is. And you can see here the price is there, okay? You'll be able to see my rebate. This one, it happened on this date. This one is happened on this date. I made this amount of money, like that. The next thing, transaction. Transaction is a listing of all the income generated from all the ways of income generation in your DTC under a specific account. So if you want to see transactions for a specific account, you change the user ID, you go to a different user ID, you'll be able to see everything there. It will tell you. And it tells you where all the money came from. Rebate, level 1, Unipay plan, stair step, direct referral bonus. It tells you everything. That is now all the transactions in your DTC. So each and every account has its own. Okay, so that is where it is. Okay, next terminology is encashment. This is a listing of all the transfer of money you have. This is where you transfer your commission from the DTC to your bank account. It also shows a history of all transactions you have ever done. So this is where you'll be able to get all the data and all the records of all the money you have ever transferred from your DTC to your bank account, or through either bank account withdrawal or through check. We said people who have joined through, let's say people who have joined through Kenya and they are not in Kenya, they are maybe, let's say, working in Saudi Arabia. Those are the only people who can be able to withdraw money via check. Okay, or people who have joined from another country, like let's say Zimbabwe, United Kingdom, Belgium, and they have joined through Kenya. They're not in Kenya, but they have a business account from Kenya. Those are the people who can be able to withdraw through check. But if you are a Kenyan like me and you're in Kenya, you must withdraw via bank. There's no way you can withdraw via check, okay? So that is how it is. To prevent confusion, that is how the company put it. I don't know if the other companies, they allow it in a different manner, but in Kenya, check is only allowed for people who are outside the country, and it is only allowed when a bank is having a problem with their system, where you cannot be able to receive money via bank. Sometimes the bank usually has a problem. That is now when the company now will give you a check. They take that check and they deposit directly to your bank. So which means a check is a tedious process. Withdrawing money via check is a tedious process. It spends, or rather it makes the company undergo, or rather use more time and things like that, okay? So that is how it is. The next thing, so here you'll be able to see all your records and all your things. If maybe money is going via your bank, you'll be able to see it there, all the history. And then here you'll be able to see the gross and the net. So the gross is the money that you make before tax, and the net is the money that you make after tax. If you check on our transactions here, you'll come to realize that we usually pay tax. Okay, so all the money that I've ever received here, it has a very small transaction fee of about 250 Kenyan shillings, which is about 1.8 US dollars. And then you get that it has what we call, you can do that calculation to convert the money to see how much it is in your currency, but it is exactly 250 Kenyan shillings for transaction fee. And then you'll get that we also go through what we call a 5% tax reduction. Okay, so if you do these calculations, you'll find it out. Okay, so you can see they have 2,000 like that, 3,000 like that. And then you have to remember that these are only records for this KN user ID, this one 938460. If you want details for another account, where is it here? If you want details for another account, you change this user ID. You go to another account, you'll be able to see all the money that was made there and all the transactions you ever did there. So everything is independent, okay? Next, terminology, okay? They don't worry, this training is usually very deep, okay? So gift check or GC. So GC stands for gift check. These are rewards achieved as you build the business. Product gift check ensures movement of products from the company to the distributor. This cements the concept of health freedom. Our company realized that if we just give people money, and then we tell them that use that money to buy products, they will not buy. So the company put in a system whereby products have to come to you. Okay, automatically after it comes, like it has a cycle. That one ensures that people get products. So you can convert this GC into a product gift check. So we have PGI, and then you can convert this GC into travel gift check. So we have TGI. TGI is just, we just call it travel gift check. Travel gift check helps you go for vacations. Product gift check helps you get products from our company. This is where now you are awarded a free motorcycle, a free car, a free Samsung iPhone, Samsung 14, Samsung S20, those big Samsungs, Z Flip Samsung, you get there MacBook Air, get their Lenovo laptop, and you also get there the Samsung, the whatever, how is it called? The iPhone 13 Pro, 14 Pro. That is where you get it from there, okay? And then travel GCs are used to issue travel incentive to our distributors who are able to secure these travel incentives all over the world, okay? GCs are also converted and redeemed to give you gadgets from the company, courtesy of the Prime Gift Innovation. We'll see about that. GCs are earned from the fifth pair of any account in the business. It is from the fifth cycle, okay, or fifth pair. it is easy to accumulate more GCs when you have many accounts as compared to when you have few accounts, okay? So more accounts is more money. I've always said that more accounts is more money for you. Now, let's see. Product gift check, a listing of all product received as gift check from the 50 pair. This is where you get them. Product GC, you'll be able to see there, and the products will be there. You can go redeem and then you'll be given the products. Travel gift check, a record of all GCs you have received from the 5th pair and that you can convert to travel incentives, okay? So remember, product gift check are for people who are earning more than 100,000 or I don't know 250,000 Kenyan shillings every month. So there is an income capping. Once you get to a certain income, things change a little bit, okay? Then travel GCs, every person gets them. So you'll be able to see all those things there, okay? And then travel GCs is also be able to see them there. So the travel GC, how you get a travel GC is that after every 5th pair, that is when now you get a travel GC. After every 5th pair, that is when you get a travel GC. And according to this chart here, you can be able to see how GCs are achieved. Every 5th pair you make in every individual account is converted into a GC. So you can see that is your account there, and then you make a first pair, you make money. Second pair, you make money. Third pair, you make money. Fourth pair, you make money. 5th pair becomes a GC. So it can go as a product if you have allowed it to go as a product GC, or it can go as a travel GC if your settings allow it to go as a travel GC. Next thing, 6th pair money, 7th pair money, 8th pair money, 9th pair money, 10th pair goes to a GC. 11th pair money, 12th pair money, like that. And the cycle continues. The more accounts you have, the easier it will be for you to accumulate more GCs within a short period of time as you build on the business. So you have to put that in mind, okay? Next terminology now, this is now the PGI. So PGI, this is the Prime Gift Check innovation that grants you access to receiving free gifts, gadgets, cars, laptops, and other items from the company. The company wants to make it easy for you to upgrade your lifestyle and get the best of the best tools to use them to build your business. Every country has its own gadgets and gift check cycle and whatever. So you can see here, down here, these are people who have been able to be given a lot of gifts there, smartphones, laptops, and things like that. That is what happens. The iPhones 13s and 14 Pros, they are there. So when you see these people taking photos with these big phones, they have usually gotten them from the business, okay? So this happens so that the money you make from the business, you can use it to be able to do other developments, okay? You can use that money even to help your team be able to go for trainings. But sadly, most of the leaders we have in Kenya do not usually do that, okay? So in our team, we are going to open a lot of offices. I'm not even going to wait for things like this to come so that you can be able to benefit. You already have people in our team whom I have already organized. They're going to get smartphones. Others, they're going to get shoes. Others, they're going to get new accounts. There are promotions that I'm already running in my team to help my people be able to grow, okay? So that is what happens, okay? So let's see. So the company wants to make it easy for you to upgrade your lifestyle and get the best of the tools to use them to build your business. Every country has its own. So this is just part of the support of the business, okay? Now, how do you become a prime to unlock the benefits of the PGI, okay? All right, so how do you become a prime, or how do you benefit from the prime? So this one, the prime rank, you get to benefit it if you are a silver executive and above, okay? So if you're a silver executive and above, that is when you can benefit from the prime rank. And it applies to people who are silver, gold executive, and global ambassador. So this is how you achieve the prime rank. You need to have, if you're an active silver executive, you need to have 10% of production coming from other direct lines aside from the productive line. So you get that the productive line, this is where you're having the team that is doing a lot of activities in terms of reorders, PMA, and all that. So from that team, you need to have 90%. So we can say, if you check on here where I'm touching, we can say that this is now the bigger team that is doing 90% production. And then 10% of the remaining of the production that is coming from your team has to come from the other remaining legs. So this one is 90% and this one is 10%, all of them combined like that. 90%, 10%. That is one way of becoming a prime. The second way of becoming a prime is when you have when you have, apart from that, also when you have 5 points that is coming from the less productive line, and then the other productive line is giving you the remaining, okay? So you can see here, this is 5 plus 15, that makes it 20. So if you're getting that the weaker leg is giving you 5 points, and then the remaining of the points that make up to 100% is coming from the stronger leg, that is how you become a prime member. So the first one, it has to be 90% from the stronger production point, or rather from the most active production leg, and then the remaining 10% from the remaining leg. Or rather, you get that 5 points from the less active production leg, and the remaining of the points that makes it up to 100 points from the other active leg. So that is how it is. Okay. The next one, you get that benefits of the prime rank. Prime rank actually has a lot of benefits. As an old member, once you build on any of your directs to achieve any of the prime positions, your pairing bonus increases from 10-10 cycle to about 12-12 cycle a day. This increases your income generated through what you call match sales bonus. Okay. So you get that if you're a silver executive, when you check on our pay plan, you get that sometimes you're able to make something like 4,800 times 16, then 4,800 times 12 times 10, and then 4,200 times 24, and then we have 4,800 times 24. So this is now the one that unlocks the bigger income. The bigger income where you are able to make up to a maximum average of 100,800 Kenyan shillings every day. That is 4,800 times 24. So the moment you produce a silver executive prime under your team, this one comes from what you call your stair-step genealogy. Basically, your stair-step genealogy is the genealogy of the people that you brought and the people that they brought, like that. So that is the maximum income at the rate of 4,800 times 24 pairs. Okay. Now, when you produce a silver executive prime under your team who is in your stair-step genealogy, you get that your pairing bonus will be unlocked to a 12-12 cycle, and you'll be able to earn a maximum of 4,800 at 24 pairs a day for 1 week. When you produce a gold executive prime, your income is increased from a 10-10 cycle to a 12-12 cycle at the rate of 4,800 for 1 month. Of course, you get that after you've made 5,000 pairs and above, or 300 pairs and above, depending with if you started with the ED 2.0 program or if you started with the ED 3.0 program. You get that the maximum you can make if you have not made any pair is usually 10 pairs in a day at 4,800. If you go beyond that, you get to a point where now, after you have unlocked now the 500 pair or 300 pair, you get that now you are making 4,200 at the rate of 12 pairs a day. So that is 24 times 4,200. But if you produce a prime, now your pairing goes to 12 cycles a day. That is 4,800 times 24. From 4,200 times 24, it goes to 4,800 times 24. So that is where you get that some people are making 96,000 every single day, and others are making 100,800 Kenyan shillings each and every single day. So this is where now that maximum income comes in. If you produce someone who is a global ambassador prime, a GA prime, your income or other pairing bonus will be upgraded to a 12-12 cycle for cash 4,800 for 3 months, which means you'll have a chance of making 4,800 times 24 pairs for 3 months. That is how you get to unlock your income. You get to increase your income, okay? So this income comes from the efforts of anyone in your genealogy. Basically, that is how it is. You get that this one comes from the efforts of anyone in your genealogy, okay? Now, the next thing is now how to unlock the prime gift with the prime gift ranking, okay? So now what happens is, the first thing is that this one, it only happens for people who are a silver executive and above. So once you have become a silver executive, the first thing you need to do, you need to avail your account for conversion. So as a distributor must currently be in a prime position for 3 consecutive months and must have at least 30 PGIs on his or her account. So PGI is now the gift check. You must be having at least 30 gift checks, and then you must add up to 36. So once there are 36 gift checks, the next thing that you must do is you must be able to redeem let me see. Yes, you must have at least 30 PGIs, and then you must be able to redeem the NHE bracelet, okay? So the next thing is that you must have maintained the prime position for 3 months, meaning you're having both your left and your right leg, or rather you're having both the production and then the non-production legs being able to do activities, okay? So this is what I mean by production and non-production legs. You must be having this balanced for 3 months, okay? Either you're having 90% from the strong leg and the other remaining 10% from the weaker leg, or you're having 5 points from the weaker leg and then the remaining points from the strong leg. That is what you need to do, okay? So once you have done that, now the first thing that happens, you have to, if you're a silver executive prime, you have to redeem one NHE bracelet. If you're a gold executive prime, you'll have to redeem 2 NHE bracelets. If you are a global ambassador, you have to redeem at least 3 bracelets. So that is what basically happens, okay? So you have to redeem 3 bracelets. And then after redeeming the 3 bracelets, now you unlock what you call the PGI Innovation. Now, after unlocking the PGI Innovation, we look at how many gift checks do you have that are remaining. If those gift checks are 77, they will give you a motorcycle. If they are 74, they will give you an iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 13, 14 Pro. If they are 64, you get a MacBook Air. If they are 38, you get the Samsung phone. And if they are 28 PGIs, you get a Lenovo laptop. That is how you are able to redeem. So the first thing, you must be a Prime holder for 3 months. Number 2, you must be able to redeem. Either if you are a civil executive, you must be able to redeem the NHE bracelets depending with your rank. If you are a gold executive, you'll need 2 of them. If you are a global ambassador, you'll need 4 of them. And then now these are 24 PGIs. Now, whatever PGIs that remain, we calculate, are those PGIs that are remaining, are they enough to give you this? If you have 74 plus 64 plus 38 plus 28, so let's say this is about 100, 200, this is about 250. If you have like 400 PGIs, you'll be able to redeem all these things. You'll be given all of them, okay? Now, you can see here the third point is upon unveiling of the NHE bracelet, you may now use your remaining PGIs to avail the existing gadgets and Prime travels. So this means that the remaining points now can give you a chance to travel around the world, and can also give you a chance to be able to redeem these gadgets that you see here on the screen, including the car. So if you want to redeem Toyota Fortuner, you need 2030 Prime gift PGIs. Then the Toyota Prado will give you 1800 PGI. So that is how you get to redeem your PGI. Now, you cannot achieve these PGIs, many of them, if you only have one account. So more account basically unlocks more income for you, and that is how you're able to get to earn more income with this business plan, okay? So go for more accounts, keep on building the business, and that is how you'll get to the top much faster. Now, you can see these are some of the individuals who have been able to benefit from the PGI innovation. You can see several individuals were given motorcycles. This was part of the first batch. And then we have seen other individuals who received these smartphones. This was part of the other batch. You can see an individual receiving an iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro. Is also receiving NHE bracelet, a MacBook. Again, at the same time, is getting a Samsung Z Fold and a Samsung S21. At the same time, all of them, it happens like that, okay? So now that is now one thing you need to keep in mind. Apart from that, also the next thing that you can also be able to benefit from are, you can see here, these are other individuals. The photos were taken, the laptops are there, down there, you can see there. Those are the laptops and things like that, and the cars and the motorcycles and all that. So that is how innovative our business is. Next terminology, let's talk about binary points. We have the left points and the right points. I'm sure you have seen this in your DTC. So these binary points are now what gives you the money, okay? These binary points are what gives you the money. We said that when someone joins the business, you have to move a global package. And a global package has how many? Has 1,400 binary points. You have also seen on the price list of the C24/7 or any supplements you have, you will see there is something called binary points, okay? Now, when you add people into your genealogy, into your network structure, we have what we call the left and the right sales force. So let me use this one to explain. We have what we call the left sales force and the right sales force. And depending on which package you are encoding from which country, like for example, if you encode a smaller, what we call an associate package from either South Africa or Nigeria, you'll have here 700 binary points. Which means if you encode 2 of them now, that is when you balance for a mega package of 1,400 binary points. So that is how it is. Now, these points will accumulate on the left and on the right. When you see someone has points that are below 1,400, both on the left and on the right, it means this person is usually maximizing or rather flashing out. It is only when you flash out that the points will go below 1,400. When you see the person has, like one side is smaller, like in this case, you can see available points on the right is 1,300, below 1,400, and the ones on the right is below 1,400. It means this person is always matching. He's introducing new people on the place which has fewer points so that he can be able to match on the right side. Now, this scenario here that you see here, this photo that you see here, this is how you describe it. It means that you can see here on the left, on the right, he has 9,400. On the left, he has 1,300. So on the left here, this way he has a smaller team, and on the right he has a bigger team. On the first photo here, you can see this first photo here, we see that available points on the left is 41,000 and available points on the right is 413. So left 41,000, right 413. So it means on the right, there is a very small team. We call this a point where he has a smaller team, and here he has 41,000, which means the bigger part of his team is located on this side. So that is how you know. Now what you do is when you are redeeming your points, or rather when you are encoding people, you add them to the point where we have fewer points. Okay, so you can see this account here. Available points left is 128, right is 1.1 million. Okay, so it means that on the right side he has a very big team which has gone like that, and then on the left he has a weaker team which only gives him 140, which only gives him 128 points. Okay, so if you do what you call now, there is also a way to lose these points, so you need to be very careful so that you don't lose these points. If you mess around with encoding people carelessly, you're going to flash out, and once you flash out these points, they will go zero. You can see this guy here who has 1.1 million points. This one divided by 1,400, you'll get that he has a lot of money stored here. Okay, so if you remember, I don't know if I talked about how to arrange your accounts properly. If you arrange your accounts properly, you get that all your accounts will be adding all these points at the same time, meaning you are accumulating more money into your genealogy, or rather into your DTC. We'll talk about that one later on. Okay, so this is now usually the arrangement. Accumulating binary points, you get that you have the left sales force and the right sales force, and the moment you balance 1,400 by 1,400, they minus out. That is why you see here on these points, you will never see that both of them are above 1,400. One of them must be below. Like here, this one is below 1,400, this one is above. This one is below, you can see here, this one is 128, this one is 1.1 million. 128, 1.17 million. That is how it is, 1.18 million. You can see it is changing. And whenever these are changing, the number of pairing bonus and is also changing. The number of pairing bonus and is also keeps on increasing. Okay, so now that is the relationship between them. And then you can see here matching scenarios is scenario A is when you move a package on the left and you move a package on the right, you get to make left and right. Scenario B is when you sell a product here and you move a package here, you make left and right. Or when you move a product here and you move a package here, you make left and right. Scenario 3 is when you move products here and you move products here, you get to make left and right. Those are the scenarios through which you accumulate binary points. Okay, so each and every time you see someone has accumulated binary points, it is either somebody in his team has done a reorder or somebody in his team has been able to move a package. Okay, so that is how it works. Now, the more you keep on learning these things, you'll come to understand. Let's look at this example of this individual who has available points on the left is 128 only, which is below 1,400, meaning for him to be able to make a match, he needs to encode a person on the left side of his account for him to be able to match, for him to be able to accumulate 1,400 binary points on the left, and then those binary points on the left will cancel out with the binary points on the right, and then the binary points on the right will reduce and the left will reduce for him to get one pair. Now in this case, we say that you have pending points here. You have 1.170 pending points. How much is 1.170 pending points in terms of money? So you get that the left points will always even out, and only one side can have many points than the other. To earn, always encode and position new people on the side of your account that has fewer points. So in this case, you get that on the stronger point, it has 1.17 million points. You divide that by 4,000, not really by 4,800. Let me see. All right, so I've made the correction. So in this case, this individual has 1.170 points on the left side, on the right side of his account, of this specific account. Remember, if this is your first account, those are the points. If this is your 10th account, the lowest one down there, the newest one down there where the rest of the team is going to join from, those will be the points. And remember, if these accounts are arranged systematically, it means it is more money for you. Okay, so according to under this account, if we divide that, then the number of remaining points here, binary points with 1,400, you get that this will be 836 pairs on each side. Okay, so if he builds a business, or rather if he connects 836 people on the left side, this account alone will give him 4 million Kenyan shillings under this account alone. If he connects 3 people, if he connects 278 people joining with 3 accounts each, this is what he'll be able to make. And remember, the more accounts you connect people with, the more you're able to unlock even more income, UniPay plan, stair-step income, binary, and all that, okay? So the more binary points you have, the more income you have stored in your DTC. Sometimes we call them pending points, meaning you must sponsor or encode or help your team on the other side, which has fewer points, for it to be able to grow, for you to make money, okay? So that is how it is. Next, personal monthly achievement. This one is something that is very important. So I want to discuss it very clearly so that we can understand what PMA is. So PMA is achieved through monthly consumption based on rank. Okay, newly registered distributor will start doing their PMA by purchasing any product in the company as from their third month. So you have to check. You'll go into your DTC inside there, and you will see there is somewhere down there it is written, welcome, like in this case, welcome John Omonyo. Please be informed that this ID is not yet qualified for next month Unilevel and stair-step income. And then it will tell you, please maintain your account with at least this one point. So if you see 0.334 points, these are people who have a rank of a silver executive and above. If you are just a distributor, you've just started the business recently, you will do your PMA from your third month, and you are allowed, or rather you are instructed to buy any product. This one is like you're having a SIM card, maybe you're using it, you're outside the country, and you hear them telling you, or rather you receive a notification that tells you you need to buy credit for your line, so that your line can be active, so that you continue using it. If you don't buy credit for your line, you're going to lose the line because it is going to be blocked. It is the same thing that happens to a business. You need to keep your business active. This way, it was brought to help distributors be able to gain their rank much faster, because with each and every month you're doing the PMA, you're going to increase your rank, and the business will keep on growing, and as your rank increases, you keep on unlocking more income. Number two, this one, it separates people who want to build a business from those who want to joyride. Long time ago, people will introduce you into the business, and then they would leave you to struggle and grow the business, so that you keep on growing the business as they benefit. But these days, there is nothing like that. Okay, so these days you must be in the business, you must build the business for you to earn. There is no way you're going to earn through shortcuts. Okay, so that is how it is. The next thing is that when you do your PMA, it unlocks the rest of the income. It unlocks binary, it unlocks Unilevel, it unlocks binary under match sales bonus, it unlocks Unilevel, stair-step, and UniPay plan, even personal rebates. It unlocks a lot of income avenues for you. If you don't do your PMA, the only income you can earn is direct referral bonus. Okay, now when you don't do your PMA, this is what happens. You lose your binary points. If somebody joins you and you have not done your PMA, you lose your binary points, meaning you don't earn. The only money you earn is direct referral bonus only. Number two, you will only earn direct referral bonus when someone joins. Yes, I've already talked about that. You lose money on match sales bonus, Unilevel, stair-step, and UPP. Your money cannot be unlocked, okay? The next thing is, what happens is that you lose 5% of binary points from your strong leg on a monthly basis. So you get that in this case, you have not done your PMM. This value here of 1.170 binary points on the right, they will reduce by 5%. They will keep on reducing by 5% until there is nothing, there is zero. Okay, so it will reduce here. If it has finished reducing here, it will go there. It will clear everything, so that when you come back, you start afresh. And this one, it was done to prevent those people who like joyriding on others not to be able to earn money. You get sometimes someone introduces you into the business, he leaves you there, and then he doesn't want to help you, and he wants to come back in the future and reap. Get that there is nothing they're going to reap until they start building. That is the only way they're going to reap from the business. Okay, so that is how it is. And then the next thing that I've talked about is that once your whole team is able to do PMA, you unlock on Prime Gift, you become a Prime. Okay, number two, it helps you increase your rank. Everybody increases their rank, everybody grows, and then it also unlocks more income for you. It preserves your binary points from getting destroyed, or rather from reducing, because of non-binary PMA, or rather when you don't do your binary. So it prevents that from happening. Okay, and then it also helps you be able to earn more and more income from there. Okay, so that is what happens. Also, PMA increases your income. If you do, there is something we call doing single PMA, doing double PMA, and doing triple PMA. Single PMA is also called as regular PMA. Okay, so let's read here. When you do single PMA, you earn normal income on Unilevel and stair-step. When you do double PMA, you increase your Unilevel and stair-step earnings by 20%. And when you do triple PMA, you increase your Unilevel and stair-step earning by 30%. Okay, so if you're a distributor, you do your PMA by buying any product from the company, whether that product is about we have the Pan Slim, which is about 900 Kenyan shillings. We have the Kidigamis, which is 650. We have the Complete Phytonijeza, which is about 900 Kenyan shillings. The C24, which is 1,000. That is the smallest product you can buy. Okay, so you buy that every month for you to be able to do your PMA as someone who is a distributor. If you're someone who is a silver executive and above, you have a rank of a silver executive and above, you need to buy products that will give you up to 0.334 points as a silver executive. Okay, now if you are a distributor and you want to do double PMA, you just buy 2 products. If you want to do triple PMA, you buy 3 products. If you are a silver executive prime, okay, as a distributor, you just buy once to do regular PMA, you buy 2 products to do double PMA, or 3 products to do triple PMA. If you are a silver executive, you buy 0.334 points. That is equivalent to 2 boxes of C24/7. If you want to do double PMA as a silver executive, you buy 4 boxes of C24/7. If you want to do triple PMA as a silver executive, or rather someone who has a silver executive rank and above, you buy 6 boxes of C24/7. So that is how it is. You can see here, the following will be used for single PMA for silver executive and above. If you want to do single PMA, you buy 2 boxes. 2 boxes of C24/7, or 2 boxes of Complete, or 2 boxes of Restolife, or 4 boxes of Coledews, or 24 boxes of Liven or MyChoco. You have done single PMA. If you want to do double PMA, you do this 2 times. This one you do it 2 times. If you want to do triple PMA as someone who has a silver executive rank and above, you do this 3 times. So those will be 24 boxes times 3, or those will be 4 boxes of Coledews times 3, which are 12, or those will be 2 boxes of Restolife times 3, which are 6, or those will be 2 boxes times 3 of Complete, which are 6 boxes, or that will be a total of 6 boxes of C24/7. If you want to do single, you just do like that. Okay, now if you are just a distributor, you just buy like maybe 1 product for single PMA, 2 products for double PMA, 3 products for triple PMA. Regular PMA for people who have a rank is 0.33 points. Double PMA is 0.668 points. Triple PMA is 1.0002 points. That is how it is, okay? And this is, now let's say this is your income as a regular individual. You are earning, as someone who has a rank, you are earning just this amount of money, okay? Or even maybe as a distributor, depending on where you are. If you do double PMA, you increase your income by 0.20%. So from 0.5 million to 0.6 million, that is an increment, okay? If you do triple PMA, you increase your income from 0.5 million to 0.65 million. That is how now your income increases with doing double PMA and with doing triple PMA, or rather with doing regular PMA for people who are silver executive and above, and also for people who are distributors. I hope that one you have understood, okay? Next, now, this one here, we are going to talk about having multiple accounts. How to arrange your accounts. We have 3 accounts, 7 accounts, and straight line. And why multiple accounts is very important, okay? So let's talk about this so that you can be able to understand what happens here. Now, I will start with straight line. Straight line is where you arrange your accounts on a straight line. You put account 1 there, account 2 follows, account 3 follows, account 4 follows, account 5, 6, 7, like that. You get that when you have arranged your accounts on a straight line, if you do an encoding here, all accounts will of course make money, like that. But arranging your accounts in a straight line does not give you a safety net. It means if you flash out from the smallest account down there, you'll also flash out on all accounts, meaning you're going to lose more than arranging them in autopilot mode. Arranging your accounts in autopilot mode is like this, where you put them according to how we have been showing in a training. They make a triangle structure. This is the safest way of arranging accounts, okay? So since people usually start with 1 account and 2 accounts, I'm not going to talk about that. I want to start from 3 accounts onwards, because more accounts means more money. So if you're going to start with 3 accounts, this is going to be the arrangement, okay? Of course, when you have started your account like this, this is the normal arrangement for 3 accounts, but the right way to arrange your 3 accounts is usually like this. If someone starts the business with 1 account, I usually advise them that it will be very important you start with 1 account, you start building a small team there, you add your second account, you add your third account, and then you add your 4th account as soon as possible before time goes, okay? Now, let's assume you've only managed to start with 3 accounts. This is how we are going to arrange you. And then you are going to start building your team under account 3. If you do not have money to start with to add the 4th account, this is where you're going to start building your team. This guy here and this guy here will continue building the business, which means account number 3 you build deep under account 3, and account 3 will start making pairs, and account 2 and 1 will accumulate binary points. So if let's say you have connected 2 people here, those are 2,800 binary points left and right. This one has made money, but this one will accumulate 2,800 binary points, and this one will accumulate 2,800 binary points, which means this one on the left side it will start accumulating points, which means if you start working on the right side, you make money automatically. So that is how it is. Okay, next, these people that you have added here, you will of course start making money from there, and then you'll get money. You add account number 4 and you add account number 5 as soon as possible, or you add account number 4, you start building under account 4, and then later on you make money under account 4 and account 3, and then you take that money, you add under account number 5, you continue making money there, and you keep on adding these accounts. So that is how you will build. Now the danger with this is that you see these people who are going to join in between here on the right side of this guy and on the left side of this guy. Those guys, they're not going to benefit your account 4 and 5. They'll only benefit account 3, 2, and 1. Why? Because they have joined in between here. They're not affecting account 4 and account 5. That is the danger. That is why you need to start with the right number of accounts when you join this business at the right time, okay? So I like telling people, if you have money, don't come here to experiment. Put in all the money, get the right number of accounts, start building as early as possible. This ensures that all the people who are joining, they're going to join under your accounts, so that all the accounts which are above you will accumulate binary points, okay? So according to this structure, what you see here is that you're going to add account 4 and 5. This is account 4 and 5. And then support those under account 3 to grow and be independent. So these are the people under account 3. You support them to be independent so that they can run their business their own way, okay? To be independent, since they will receive spillovers from account 4 and 5. So this guy here will get spillovers from your account 4, and this guy here will get spillovers from account 5. But the people who join on this side from this guy, the people who join on this side, they are not going to affect account 5. And the people who join under this side, that is why we have the red arrow there, they're not going to affect account number 4. These people on the red arrow and those people on the other arrows will only affect people in account 3, 5, and 1, 2 and 1, okay? So that is what happens, okay? Now, build deep under account 4 and 5. So here you build deep. That is account 4 and this is account 5. You build deep, okay? Account 3, 4, and 5 makes March sales bonus. So once you keep on building deep, account 3, account 4, and account 5 will make pairs, will make money left and right. And then account 3 becomes an autopilot. This is autopilot, which means there is no day you'll be working on account 3 because account 4 and account 5 is doing the work for account 3, 2, and 1. So in the future, of course, but here in this case, account 3 is taken care of because on the left it has account 4 and on the right it has account 5, which are building. So which means this is an autopilot, okay? And account 2 and 1 will accumulate binary points. So that means whatever that is happening down here, it affects account 2 and 1, which means account 2 and 1 will accumulate binary points. And in this case, that is where you get that an account like this one here, it has all this. These are accumulated binary points. So that is what is usually happens in the system, okay? So let's move ahead. Now, the next thing that is going to happen here is that in this case, you are now going to make money under account 5, 3, and 4, and you will take that money, you will add account 6 and 7 and account 8. And then in this case, you will add account 6, 7, and account 8, build under account 4, 5, 7, and 8. So you build under account 4, build under account 5, build under account 7, and you build account 8, okay? And then you get that account 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 makes March sales bonus. Account 2, 3, 4, okay? So let's go account 2, 3, 4, account 5, account 6, and account 7, and account 8. So these accounts which are here, they'll be making left and right. Account 2, 3, and 6 becomes autopilot. This is account 2, this is account 3, and this is account 6. So these 3 here, they become autopilots. Why? Because under this account, there are accounts that are working under them. Okay, there are accounts on the far end that are working under these accounts. That makes them autopilots. When you have an autopilot account, it means you're never going to worry on that account. You're never even going to focus on that account. You'll be focusing on your accounts which are under that autopilot account. So in this case, we focus on account 4, 5, 7, and 8 to make account 6, 2, and 3 earn automatically. Okay, and then you get that here, account number 1 will be accumulating binary points. So this is the account, it accumulates all these binary points because of this, okay? So that is what basically happens. Next, here you are going to add account number 9, 10, and 11, okay? So you've added account number 9. Remember, this is how it was on this side. And then you've added account number 9, you've added account 10, and you've added account 11. So in this case, you start building under account 11. you start building under account 11, okay? And then you're also building on the rest of the other accounts, which means these other accounts in the other colors are making money. The account in color white is the only one that is not making money. So in this case, you add account number 12, add account 12, okay? Let's see, in this case, so you can see here, this is what happens. So add account 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so you have added account 9, 10, and 11. The others are still growing because you're building on them. The team has gained momentum. Everything is growing. And then build deep under account 4, 5, 7, and 11. So that is account 4, 5, 7, 8, and 11. You're still supporting your team, okay? And you're building deep under this one that you've introduced, that is account 11. Now, account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11 makes money, makes match sales bonus. So that is account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then account 6, 7, 8, and account 11. They will make match sales bonus left and right, okay? And then account 1, 2, 3, and 6 becomes autopilots. So this is an autopilot, this is an autopilot, this is an autopilot, and account number 6 is an autopilot, okay? And then account 9 and 10 accumulates binary points. 9 and 10 accumulate binary points, which means when you start building on the other side of these accounts, you start making money automatically, okay? Now, the next step is you add account 12. You build deep under account 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12. So you add account 12. You build deep under account 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, and 12. Account 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10 becomes autopilot. Account 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10 becomes autopilot. Account 9 accumulates binary points. This one, account 9, is going to accumulate all the binary points from here. So it is going to accumulate 3 times the binary points because of these accounts that are working here. Okay. After that, the next step is add account 13 and 14. So you add the account 13 and 14. This is how you build systematically. Remember, you started with only 3 accounts, okay? So 13 and 14. And then build deep under account 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, and 14. So that is 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 14. Account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 makes match sales bonus. All the accounts in this color, they make match sales bonus. Account 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 10 becomes autopilots. Account 1 is an autopilot, 2 is an autopilot, 3 autopilot, 6 autopilot, 10 autopilot, 9 autopilot. No, account 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10 autopilots. 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10, 9 and 10 becomes autopilots. You can see there, all of them, they are in blue. Why? Because if you check under account 1, we have this account 4 on the left, and account 14 and 12 and 11 on the right working. So that is how you identify autopilots. Autopilot accounts are the ones that are growing without you billing under them directly, because we have another account that is under them that is taking care of them, okay? And then here, account number 13 will accumulate binary points. Is it account number 13 or 15? Account 13 there will accumulate binary points from this side, okay? Next thing that you do, you add account 15. You build deep under account 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 14, and 15. In this case, all your accounts will be making money, okay? In this case, all your accounts will be making money. So let's go back. In this case, all your accounts will be making money, all your accounts, okay? And that is how you are able to succeed with this business. Now, let's check on, that is now how you progress from one account, or rather how you progress from 3 accounts to 15 accounts. And this will ensure that you'll be making money as you go this way, as you go towards that side. And that is how you'll have all your accounts arranged in autopilot mode, so that the rest of the people who are joining your accounts, they join under you. So that in this case, when you have a person under account 15, that person will help account 15 make money, account 13 make money, account 9 make money, and account 1 make money. Meaning for each and every person you introduce, you're going to earn 4 times. Meaning your income is going to be quadrupled, okay? So let's look at for someone who starts the business with 7 accounts. This is the usual state of 7 accounts, okay? They're usually arranged like this in autopilot mode, but the right way to arrange these accounts, in case you're checking on the right way to arrange 7 accounts based on future growth, this is how you arrange them. You put them on a straight line like this. So you have account number 1, account 2, 3, 4, and then here we have account 6, 7, and 5, 6, and 7. Now, where do you start building from? You start building from both ends. You can start building under account 4, left and right, and then you start building under account 7, left and right. It means account 7, 4, and 1 will start making money, okay? And in this case, account 3, 2, 5 and 6 will accumulate binary points. You make money, you add account 8 and you add account 9. You build under account 8 and 9. It means account 4, 8, 9 and 7 will start making money. And then that means account 3, 1 and 6 will become autopilots. Okay? Yes, there we are. Account 3, 1 and 6 will become autopilots. Account 5 and 2 will accumulate binary points. And then you add account 10, 11, 12, and you continue building under account 11 and 12. This means account 4, 8, 11, 12, 10, 3, 2, 1, 6, 9, and 7 will make money. And then account 10, 3, 2, 1, and 6 will become autopilots. The goal here is to increase your autopilots. The more autopilot accounts you have, the more money you're going to make with less effort. And then account 5 accumulates. And then you add account 13, 14, 15, you build under account 14 and 15, and then you build under account 4, 8, 11, and 9 and 7, and then you keep on increasing your autopilots. Here you get that account 1, 2, 3, 10, 13, 5, and 6, they are autopilots. And then you get that the rest of them will be making money. That is how you grow, okay? And now, if you have 15 accounts, these are usually the way they are planned. You can start from anywhere. You just start from account 8 and 15. It means account 8, 15, and 1, they are making money. 1 is an autopilot. You build under account 9 and 14 and 15 and 8. It means account 4 and 1 and 7 are autopilots. And then account 8, 9, 4, 1, 7, 14, and 15, they are making money. You build under account 10 and 13. It means account 8, 9, 10, 4, 2, 1, 3, 7, 14, 15, and 13, they are making money. And it means account 7, 3, 1, 2, and 4 are autopilots. You again, you add account 11, and you start building under account 11 and 12, and then these ones that are down here, you build on them. It means that account 7, here you have account 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 3, and 7 being autopilots, and then the rest of them make money. So the advantage with starting with 15 accounts or 7 accounts is that you get that the rest of the people you will ever bring, all of them, they will just be under your accounts. So if that person is now under account 8, account 8 makes money, account 4 makes money, account 2 makes money, account 1 makes money from the same person. If that person is under account 12 here, account 12 makes money, account 6 makes money, account 3 makes money, account 1 makes money. That is how it is, okay? So multiple accounts means more money for you with less effort. Now let's see. Potential income per encoding. When you have one account, you only make one pair for every person you encode, or for every person your team encodes, okay? For person A, if person A is only under one account on the left, this person will only match with someone on the right side of account 1 to give you only one pair. So you only have one account here. So let's say you have connected this person directly. Of course, you'll make direct referral bonus. But now we are talking about left and right. So this person is only affecting this account here, this one account. So it's on the left side of one account. And if you build this person here and we have a team on this other side, it means that this guy can only match once. And it can only give your one account only one pair. That is how it is. So here you only make money once. Okay? Now, if you have 3 accounts arranged like this in white, this white are your 3 accounts. You have account 1, account 2, account 3. And you position this person A and account on this other side at the end of your accounts, at the end of your genealogy. So this guy is affecting account 2 and 1. So it means that this guy will make account 2 make a left and right, and this same person at the same time will make account 1 make a left and a right. Okay? So this person will not affect account 3 because he is nowhere under account 3. So with this structure, it means you will match 2 times for every person you encode. Person A is under account 2 and 1. On the left, person A will match with someone on the right side of account 2, so like this here gives you a pair, and person A will still match on the right side of account 1. This one here give you a pair, you make money. So this means that for every encoding you make 2 pairs. Of course, if this person is your direct, you also make direct referral bonus. But if this person has been brought by your team, you make left and right. So which means you'll earn 4,800 times 2 from that one individual. What if this guy joins with 15 accounts? You'll make 4,800 times 15 times 2. That is how it works, okay? Now, if you have 7 accounts arranged like this, you match 3 times for every person you encode. Person A is under account 1, 2, and 3 on the left. Person A will match with someone on the right of account 4, 2, and 1, and at the same time, he'll give you 3 pairs. So now let's elaborate. This here is your account 1, account 2, account 3, account 4, account 5, account 6, account 7. You've arranged them like that. Now, when you are going to encode a person, you cannot put that person here. No, you put them where we have open legs. And where do we have open legs? Under account 7, account 6, account 5, and account 4. So we have positioned this person A here under account 4. And this is at the end of your genealogy. This is your whole, this white those accounts, they form your genealogy. So we position this person at the end of your genealogy where we have open legs, and it is under account 4. So this guy here, account A, person A, will affect account 4, will affect account 2, will affect your account 1. So what happens here is that if you look at account 4 here, it has a left and a right. On the left we have person A, on the right we connect a person, account 4 makes one pair. The same person under account 2, on the left we have person A, on the right we have nothing. We build a business on the right side of account 2, you get that person A connects with this guy under account 2 to make your account 2 make another 4,800. Look at account number 1. On the left you have person A, on the right you have no one. We build a person on this side, on the right side of account 1. This person on the left side of account 1, that is person A, will match with someone else on the right side of account 1 to give you another pair. So one encoding gives you how many pairs? 3 matches, which means if this person joins, if you are the one who brought this person, you'll make 4,000. You'll make the direct referral bonus, or rather the connecting bonus, plus you'll make 4,800 4 times from this individual. So this gives you the power of 4 accounts. What if this guy who is joining here joins with 15 accounts? How much money do you make? You make 4,800 times 15 times 1, 2, 3. 4,800 times 15 times 3. That is the money that you will make, okay? So that is how it is. Now, let's look at this case where you have 15 accounts, like me and other people who are in this business, and you want to encode a person who is going to join with just one account only. So this person has joined here with one account. If you're the one who brought him, you make the direct referral bonus. If this person was brought by your team, you're going to make what you call matching bonuses. And this is how it goes. This guy is under account 8, and account 8 is under account 4, and account 4 is under account 2, and account 2 is under account 1. So this is your whole dashboard. Your whole dashboard has 15 accounts, and this is how they are arranged, triangle mode, okay? And you get that we have account 1, which brought account 2 brought account 4, or like that. That is the arrangement. So we call this the longest straight line, okay? So now, this person A is on the left side of account 8, which means account 8 will match with someone else on the right side of account 8 in comparison to this person A, and you'll make a left and right. That is the first pair. Person A is on the left side of account 4. Account 4 will match with someone on the right side to give you another 4,800. Person A is on the left side of account 2. Person A will match with someone on the right side of account 2 to give you a pair. So person A will match with another guy on the right side of account 2 to give you another 4,800. So here you have earned 4,800 times 1 times 2 times 3. Person A is on the left side of account 1. He will match with somebody on the right side of account 1 to give you another pair. So for each and every encoding, if you have 15 accounts, you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. That will be 4,800 times 4. So you will match 4 times for every person you encode. Person A is under account 8, account 4, account 2, and account 1 on the left side. Person A will match with someone on the right side of accounts 8, 4, 2, and 1 at the same time to give you 4 pairs. And that is how you increase your income. Same effort, 4 times the income, okay? Now, let's proceed. You get here, potential income encoding. Now, this is the summary. With one account, you can only make a single pair per every single encoding in your genealogy. This means that for you to make bigger income, you must be ready to put in extra work because a single account limits your income. With 3 accounts arranged in autopilot mode, you can make up to 2 pairs per every single encoding in your genealogy. This doubles your income on match sales bonus or on binary accumulation with the same efforts as compared to a distributor with only 1 account. With 7 accounts arranged in autopilot mode, you can make up to 3 pairs per single encoding in your genealogy. This triples your income on match sales bonus or on binary accumulation. With 15 accounts arranged in autopilot mode, you can make up to 4 pairs per single encoding. Remember here you're just doing the same effort. But because you have 1 account or 3 accounts or 7 accounts or 15 accounts, you will not make the same money. You will make different amounts of money. And of course, the guy who is going to make the highest amount of money is the guy with 15 accounts, okay? So you'll make 4 pairs per every single encoding in your genealogy if you have 15 accounts arranged in autopilot mode. This quadruples your income on match sales bonus or on binary accumulation. More account is more money for you with less efforts. So remember that. I believe I've been able to elaborate that and you've been able to understand, okay? Next terminology is cycles and flashouts, okay? So you need to understand this one very carefully so that you can understand how this works to prevent you from losing money, okay? You get that if you are a new member, you'll only make up to 16 pairs per day. Once you upgrade your account, you'll only be able to make up to 20 pairs per day. once you become a Prime Gift member, you have been able to unlock the PGI, and you have also been able to make over 500 pairs or over 300 pairs, depending with which program you started with. If it is ED 2.0, you need to make over 500 pairs. If it is ED 3.0, you need to make over 300 pairs. You unlock now the 24 pairs per day, okay? 24 pairs per day. So let's look at one account income, okay? So this one account, you get it at 27,000 Kenyan shillings, okay? So the maximum amount of money you can make with one account as a new member, this is the maximum you can make. That is 76,800 per day. If you are an old member, you can make up to 115,200 Kenyan shillings per day, okay? So as a new member, in the morning, you have 8 cycles in the morning, you have 8 cycles in the evening. We talked about the cycles, and I said that according to these cycles, they are run, the morning cycle and the evening cycle, it goes based on the Philippines time. The morning and the evening cycle, they go based on the Philippines time because our servers are in the Philippines. That is why we have our grand headquarters in, okay? So as a new member, you'll make 8 pairs in the morning, 8 pairs in the evening. This will be 8 pairs times 4,800 for the morning, plus 8 pairs times 4,800 for the evening. That gives you a total of 76,800. That is what we have here. Okay, now if you upgrade your account for it to be able to unlock the 2020 cycle, you'll make 4,800 times 10 plus 4,800 times 10. That is 48,000 in the morning, 48,000 in the evening. That comes 96,000 Kenyan shillings per day. If you are an old member and you have been able to unlock now the 24. Okay, now if you are an old member and you have a prime rank, you have produced a prime, your income comes to 12 times 12 12. If you're just an old member, you have not unlocked any prime member under you, you make 10 10. Okay, so that is how it is. Now in this case, let's assume you are an old member and you have unlocked or rather unleashed the prime income. You have a prime member under you, you make 12 pairs in the morning, 12 in the evening. So 12 times 4,800 in the morning plus 12 times 4,800 in the evening gives you a total of 115,200 Kenyan shillings per day. Okay, so there are 2 cycles in a day, the morning cycle and the evening cycles. These cycles run according to the Philippines time, okay? So 8 pairs per cycle. So here 8 pairs per cycle, 16 pairs per day for new members. And then for the old members, we have 12 pairs per cycle, 24 pairs per day for old members. That is how it is. If you make more than the allowed number of pairs in a cycle, you flash out all your binary points on the strong leg to 0. Now, this is where people lose money. This means you lose money. The only way to control these flashouts and prevent losing income is to ensure that you control the number of encodings that are done in your team. Always ensure you encode with the consent of your upline or your sponsor. So you have to talk to your sponsor. You tell your sponsor, I am going to encode. They allow you. I'm going to encode. They have to allow you. If you just wake up one day and you get that somebody has joined your business with 15 accounts, maybe 2 people have joined your business with 15 accounts, and you encode them all at once in one day, you are going to lose money. People in your team are going to lose money. So we have to work as a team to prevent this kind of losses, okay? So that is a little bit about cycles and flashouts. We will be able to help you regulate and understand how that is done, okay? Next thing is now the price list, okay? So inside the price list, this is the Rwanda price list. Okay, you can see here we have the C24/7 Cole Deals, Complete, Rest Life, like that, all those. So this price list, inside the price list, there are different things that you need to take care of. So we are going to discuss the terminologies that are found on the price list. The first terminology is distributor price. The distributor price is the buying price of the supplements for people who have joined the business who are distributors. For you to buy any supplement from the company as a distributor, you must provide your user ID. The ID is the one that you see here. Let me try to show you the user ID where it is. You see this one here written here, KN938460, that is the user ID. That is your user ID basically, okay? So that is what you need to provide for you to be able to buy anything from the company. We use that as a reference point, or rather as a reference number, okay? So for you to buy anything, you need that. And then now let's go to the next terminology, standard retail price. We also call it SRP. Standard retail price is the standard selling price of a product. That is the lowest you're supposed to sell that supplement. That is the lowest, okay? So the standard retail price can change. It can only increase. The company says you're not allowed to sell it below this price. If you are caught selling it below this price, it means you're creating what you call a black market. Sorry about that. So you're creating a black market. And when you create a black market, it means other prospects are not able to sell these supplements to the market outside there. So which means you are creating congestion, and the company does not allow that. So do not sell your products below the SRP. You are only allowed to increase, or you are allowed to sell it exactly at the SRP. Okay. Now, when you take the distributor's price or the DP, you subtract it from the SRP, you get profits. So that gives you the profit margin. Okay. The next terminology is the binary points. The binary points are what helps you make pairs. The left and right, they accumulate. So in this case, you get that repeat binary points for one box of C24/7 is 10. So if you want to sell products on the left and on the right to make a pair of 4,800, you must sell at least, how many boxes are these? 140 boxes of C24/7 on the right, plus 140 boxes of C24/7 on the left, for you to be able to make 4,800. So again, that you need at least 280 consumers of C24/7 if each and every one of them were to buy one box. Of course, by the time you're selling all 280 boxes, you've made 280 times 2,850 minus 3,800. That is 280 times 9,950. That is quite some big profits for you. Okay, so get that is how it goes. That is close to about let me see, that is close to about 210,000 Kenyan shillings, 230,000 Kenyan shillings from that kind of arrangement. Okay, so you see, the business was built in a way that if you want to succeed, the quickest way to succeed is to build a team. That is why it is network marketing. Okay, great. Next terminology, positional points. They help you increase your rank. So you can see here the C24/7 has positional point of 0.2. So for you to move from a distributor to a silver executive rank, silver executive requires you to have 10 points. So how many boxes of C24/7 do you need? You need at least 50 boxes of C24/7 for you to move from a distributor to a silver executive prime or a silver executive rank. If you want to move to a gold executive rank, you need at least 500 boxes of C24/7. So which means you, together with your team, you need to have moved 500 boxes of C24/7. So that is how it works. Okay, and then commissional points unlocks the other way of income. So this is the value. Commissional points here is supposed to be 550, okay, for the big box of C24/7. Yes, there we have it. The commissional points is 550 for a big box of C24/7 in Kenya. Okay, so this 550 is what is used to help you earn income under StairStep, under UniPay, under Unilevel, and also under personal rebates and the rest of the other ways of unlocking income. So 550 shillings might look very small to you, but trust me, this one, it is very powerful. It is very powerful. It has a lot of power. Okay, so let's move on. So you get here how to take steps in terms of growing your rank. You can see here, these are my steps. As of the moment I was creating this video, I am 24 points away from becoming a gold executive, which means I've already cleared 75 points. As someone who is a silver executive, I've done 75 points, and for you to reach a gold executive, you need to have moved 100 points. So I'm only 24 points away from becoming a gold executive, and this one I'll be clearing it in 2023. So in 2023, I'm becoming a gold executive courtesy of this company. Okay, so let's see, how do you move to a silver executive? So every person who starts the business, you are going to become a distributor. That is your rank. That is where you'll start from. So to move from a distributor to a silver executive rank, you need to have moved 10 points. 10 points, this means you need 50 boxes of C24/7. That will be, each and every box of C24/7 has 0.2 positional points. So 0.2 times 50, you get 10 positional points, and by doing that you become a silver executive. So you can join your team. Let's say you have a team of 10 people. You can join your business, and then you say maybe your 10 people, each one of them to buy like 3 boxes of C24/7, or maybe 4 boxes of C24/7. Okay, so 4 times 10, that is 40, and then the remaining 10 boxes of C24/7, you buy them from your own using your own ID, and that way you'll get that you have moved to a silver executive. Gold executive, and remember, those people, they must be your directs. So that one only works for StairStep genealogy. For you to become a gold executive, you need 100 points, and that simply means you need to have moved 500 boxes of C24/7. So if you have already become a silver executive and you want to move to gold executive, you need a remaining of 450 boxes. Okay, global ambassador, you need 1,000 boxes. So if you have already become a gold executive and you need to become a global ambassador, you need to move at least, that is 500, another 500 boxes, another 4,500 boxes of C24/7. So that is how it goes. So you see here, the bigger your team grows, the more income you are able to generate. The bigger your rank, it means you've also been able to build on more people like that, and you've been able to do more. So you get awarded for doing more. That is how it happens. Okay, Next year is becoming a Ruby Global Ambassador. You need 5 people to become directs as their GAs. So what does that mean? Is that you need 5 people to have done this, directs only. And then you need at least other 50 people to become non-GA group personal points. Other 50 people to have gained at least this number of points, 50 points, 50 non-GA personal points. So that means these other 50 people, they have gained these points from the effort of their team, not their own efforts. That is how you become a Ruby Global Ambassador, okay? For you to become a Diamond Global Ambassador, you need to have 8 directs to become global ambassadors. These 8 directs, for them to become global ambassadors, they need to have moved at least 500 boxes of C24/7 each. So that is how it becomes, okay? So Diamond Global Ambassador, 8 directs to become global ambassadors with at least 15 and GA group personal points. So the rest of the other 50 people, they need to have accumulated those points from their team. So you need 8 directs to become global ambassadors, and then you need 50 people to have become 15 and GA group personal points accumulation, okay? So you need to have achieved that, okay? So that is how it is. Now, for you to become a Millionaire Circle member, you need to be able to earn at least 2.5 million Kenyan shillings. Sometimes it ranges. It might be 2 million, it might be 2.5 million, it might be 3 million, depending with how a certain country is operating, okay? So this one is usually calculated like that. So on average, it's usually 2 million to 2.5 million. So if you see someone has become a Millionaire Circle member, he has been able to earn this kind of income. Of course, other people also become millionaires without making money from the DTC. This is money counted from the DTC. We have people who have made money from the DTC through retailing, which means they have also made a lot of profits through retailing. Like you can see me here, all these rank achievement I've made here, it is through retailing. It means I've bought the number of products that I've bought from the company that have given me, that I've been able to retail, which has given me profits, okay? So get like a person like me, I've been able to become a millionaire because I've been able to make millions from retailing the supplements, and then I'm also going to become a member of the Millionaire Circle in 2023 by being able to hit this. So that is how it is, okay? And then how to earn StairStep bonus. StairStep is earned through global package movement and through product reorder based on rank. Teach your team about the importance of PMA and personal consumption. Rank can be planned as a team where every person has a target to hit and achieve, and every person can be able to increase their rank, okay? So remember that, teach your team. You know, once your team is able to understand that building on this business unlocks more income for the rest of the people, it becomes very easy for them to want the same income. And that is because if you build on the business the right way, you support me to succeed, and then I support you with mentorship and growing. I help you, talk to you individuals. That is how we succeed in this business. It is called teamwork, okay? So that is how it is. Now, how do you take steps in achieving your rank? So this table that you see here will help you understand what you need for you to be able to achieve your rank, okay? So here we have the item that we usually have. These are the different products we have in our team. And then here we have something called the distributor price, the price used to buy these supplements here. These are in Kenyan shillings. And then the points that you will get for buying one single product. So if you buy one big box of C24/7, it will cost you 2,850. You'll have gained 0.2 points, okay? Now, if you want to become a self-executive, you need to spend at least 142,500 Kenyan shillings for you to become a self-executive. This means this is the amount of money you and your team you have spent to reorder these products for you to become a self-executive. If you want to become a gold executive, you need to have spent 1.425 million Kenyan shillings worth of C24/7, worth of products of C24/7 for you to become a gold executive. For you to become a global ambassador, 4.2 million Kenyan shillings. So you and your team, you need to have spent 4.2 million Kenyan shillings buying and reordering, or rather this amount of money need to have spent on reorders and PMA for you to become a global ambassador, okay? Now, you can see, if you are buying the small boxes of C24/7, you can see there, you spend more. So the cheapest way to become a global ambassador is by moving the biggest box of C24/7. So you can see there, the most expensive, the biggest value here shows you the product that is going to cost you a lot of money for you to become a gold executive. The least amount of money that is in here, it will show you the most appropriate product to help you attain your rank much faster. So that is how it is, okay? So this one is for people who want to gain rank, and these are now the terminologies you'll be able to look at. So don't worry about the mathematics here. You will understand as you keep on growing in the business, okay? The next thing is StairStep. how do you get to earn stair-step and overriding commission? Okay, so this is very important. So let me edit this a little bit and then we proceed. So stair-step income comes from what we call stair-step genealogy. We said stair-step genealogy comprises of the directs that you brought and the directs of your directs, and it goes on like that up to infinity. Okay, so following stair-step genealogy, you will earn if a direct or directs of your directs joins you or joins your team or reorders any product up to infinity. So this is you there. Maybe that is your first team down there, and then you brought a spillover. That spillover you brought belongs to your stair-step genealogy. When we unfold the network and arrange them according to the stair-step genealogy, this is what happens. All the people who joined you as direct, they are put on one level. The ones who joined your directs as their directs, they are put on the next level like that. So that is what happens, okay? Now, every time you move a global package, you get direct referral bonus. A global package is now the account, okay? A global package is a complete account that has 1,400 binary points or has 700 binary points, depending with which country you're getting it, if it is associate or global, okay? So that is how it is. Now, every time you move a global package, you get direct referral bonus, you get pairing bonus, and you get stair-step bonus, okay? So each and every package has its own value for stair-step bonus. Here, the most important income is stair-step bonus. That is what you're going to look into, okay? So one account of ED 2.0 that goes at 27,000 or 26,888, it has stair-step value stroke Unipay plan value of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And Neoverse has 1,000 Kenyan shillings as stair-step or Unipay plan, Unipay amount. Technoverse has stair-step or Unipay amount of 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Digiverse has stair-step or Unipay amount of 7,000, and Megaverse has a stair-step or Unipay amount of 15,000 Kenyan shillings, okay? So these are now the incomes. Remember, every supplement you reorder from the business, every supplement you do either through PMA or other you want to buy and retail, or your team does PMA or your team moves it for personal consumption, it gives you what you call positional points and it gives you what you call commissional points. This is money for you. This is money for you. This is money for you, okay? Now, the next thing that now determines how you're going to earn from the stair-step income, remember stair-step, you earn it when somebody moves a package and when somebody reorders a product in your team. You need to have a rank. So as a distributor, you earn 0% of this income. As a silver executive, you earn 10% of this income. As a gold executive, you earn 20% of this income. As a global ambassador, you earn 30% of this income. As a Ruby Global Ambassador, you earn 35% of this income value. As a Diamond Global Ambassador, you earn 40% of this income value here. And that is a lot of money. So let's calculate, okay? So before we go on, group reorder point accumulation, meaning if your team adds, if somebody in your team increases their point and that person falls under your stair-step genealogy, you also increase your point. No time frame, it means you can gain any of this rank anytime and you can earn this income anytime as long as you have gained your rank. No reversion means we will not take you down from your upper rank. So if you're a silver executive, you'll remain a silver executive forever or you move ahead. No demotion, also the same thing. Your rank does not go down. No pass up, it simply means there is nobody who is down there who will pass you. It is because of you that those people who are down there that knew the business. So you get compensated. You call that royalty. You get compensated for being the person who introduced them to the business, okay? Income based on rank differential. It means as you are going to earn differently because of, you're going to earn different income based on your different ranks, okay? And then this is where now your performance pays you. The more you perform, the more you earn. You can imagine you might have started this business at the same level. You're earning the same income, but you can make more money than the person whom you started with because you outperformed him, okay? So that is where we have income differential based on rank differential. Income based on rank differential. And then next thing here, you get to earn from, so let's go back. Yeah, next thing here, you get to earn from both your strong leg and weak leg activities following stair-step genealogy. Meaning, if on the left side we have like 500 people, or maybe a team of maybe let's say 50,000, and on the right you have a team like let's say of 20,000, you'll earn from both. Yes, so if on the left you have a team of like let's say 50,000 distributors and on the right you have like 20,000, you will earn from both the strong leg and the weak leg. The system does not care, okay? So that is now the beauty of stair-step genealogy, or rather stair-step income, okay? So this is the stair-step arrangement. All the people who joined you as direct, they are all put in level 1. their directs are put in your level 2, the directs of their directs, they are put in your level 3, and it goes on like that. And then this is someone who has a rank of a global ambassador. As a global ambassador, you are entitled to a 30% income from the stair-step value, okay? So let's say this is you as a global ambassador, you are entitled to 30%, you did your PMA, somebody has joined the team. How much are you going to make? Remember, a new direct, it depends with which package has he joined. If this direct has joined with the package of this one here, you can see 1 ED 2.0. 2 ED 2.0s you will earn, the commission will come from 2,000. 15 ED 2.0s, the commission will come from 15,000. 1 Neoverse, the commission will come from 1,000. 3 Neoverses, the commission will come from 3,000 Kenyan shillings. 3 Technoverses, the commission will come from 3,000 times 3, that is 9,000. 2 Digiverses, the commission will come from 7,000 times 2, which is 14,000. 10 Megaverses, the commission will come from 15,000 times 10, that is 150,000. That is how it is, okay? So that is you there, you have done that, you did your PMA, this guy has joined the business, you're going to earn some amount of money from there. This guy starts building the business, he connects the rest of the people, you're going to earn some amount of money from there. So how is it? Now, if you are a global ambassador and you encode one person, or your team encodes one person as a direct, okay? You get to earn 30% of one person times 1,000, that is 300 Kenyan shillings. Remember this person, this one person, it is either you who has brought him to the team, or it is your stair-step genealogy that has brought this guy to the team. That is what you get to earn, okay? Now, if you're a global ambassador here, and you are direct, or you yourself, you encode 300 people. So you can see here, this is you started here, you have encoded one person, you earned 300. And then your team has encoded a team of 300 people. This is what you're going to earn. 300 people as their direct, this is what you'll earn. You'll earn 30% times 300 people who joined. How many accounts did they join with? They joined with 1 ED 2.0, the one that goes at 27,000 Kenyan shillings. What is the value for 1 ED 2.0 package as the stair-step or Unipay plan value? It is 1,000 stair-step Unipay point value. So you're going to earn 30% of 300 people times 1,000 Kenyan shillings as commission. That is 90,000. What if these 300 people, each one of them joined with 3 accounts each? It will be 30% times 300 people times 1,000 times 3, and that will be 270,000 Kenyan shillings. What if these people, they joined with 10 accounts each? It will be 30% times 300 people times 1,000 times 10. Because they joined with 10 accounts each, and that will be 900,000 Kenyan shillings each. That is how you get to benefit. So stair-step income through GP movement, you are going to earn it on a monthly basis. It is usually awarded on 15th of every month, okay? So summary, the main goal in network marketing is to ensure that the people who come after you find it easy to build the business and achieve financial freedom within the shortest time possible. That is why you will see we are always very serious when it comes to our business. We like giving our people the knowledge that will help them succeed, because the same knowledge we are giving you is the same knowledge we are using to succeed, okay? Be the best leader you would wish to have in your team, and you will attract the right leaders. This is what you need to understand. First of all, in network marketing, you have to lead yourself. You have to lead when you are alone. You will lead yourself first, and then those who need a leader, they will find you, and they will want to be led by you, and they will join under you, and they will learn on how to become leaders because they are looking at what you are doing and they are doing it. And then eventually they are going to learn on how to create their own team. They are going to learn on how to become leaders, because in network marketing, it is monkey see, monkey do. You see what your upline is doing, you apply. You see if your upline is doing this to get results, you also want to do it. You see your upline posting this on the status, you take it and you post. Of course, you will not do that if your upline, or rather your sponsor, is not doing the right thing. You cannot join this business and then you see your upline, or rather your sponsor, is posting about love, about heartbreak, about pornographic materials, sports and things like that. You know, those evil things, those things that don't add value to your bank account, and then you do that. Of course, your business will not grow. But if you see that your upline is putting in something, is putting in the efforts to keep on building on anything that brings money to their bank account, of course you'll want to do that, okay? So remember, in network marketing, the more you do it, the more you succeed, the more experience you gain, the easier it becomes to you, okay? So at the beginning, you will put in a lot of efforts, but you will build it. But if you build it right, you will earn tremendously as time goes by. The goal is to support your team in a timely manner until all of them achieve their success. And then, so this is how it is. At the beginning, you'll put in a lot of efforts with little results. As time goes by, you will put in little efforts and you will be receiving too much results, okay? So let's continue. So at the beginning, you will put in a lot of efforts and see small results. As time goes by, You will put in less efforts and see big results. But if you keep building the business the right way, you will earn tremendously with close to no efforts or with close to very little effort as time goes. Okay, so the goal is to support your team in a timely manner until all of them achieve their dreams. Teamwork makes the dream work. So that is one thing you need to remember about network marketing. Teamwork makes the dream work. Our business in Alliance in Motion Global and TSM or other project G8 has been built in a way that for you to succeed, of course, you can decide to succeed if you're working alone. Yes, you will succeed. If you want to work alone, you will succeed, of course. But if you want the right kind of success, if you want good money in network marketing, you must be this kind of a person who is willing to build on a team. Okay, so that marks the end of our technical training. What I've shared with you here is not the end of it. This is just most of the things that you need to be aware of. And I believe that as time goes by, as we keep on building on the business, you'll keep on learning more and more and more. Okay. So up to this level, I believe you've learned something about the technical training. Looking forward to succeeding with you in a very big way. And in case you have any questions, don't be scared to ask me. We have different groups in our teams, so don't be scared to ask me any questions. Feel free, approach me, and then talk to me, and I'll be able to elaborate more things to you. So up to that level, let's meet at the top. Ciao.